What is up, geeks? Hello, hello. My name is Shauna, pronouns she, they.
I'm Joe, pronouns she, they.
I'm Connor, pronouns he, him.
I'm Travis, pronouns he, him.
Amanda, pronouns she, her.
And welcome to Supporting Roles. I'm here with the Illuminated Outcasts who are getting themselves into a little bit of a pickle. But that's not for me to discuss about what happened last time. The session review goes over towards Cliff for some Cliff's notes. Go ahead, Cliff.
Last session, it was a breeze. We finished up our little bits and bobs in Jubileane for the bit that we were there. And then decided it was on our way so that Kara could mayhaps dabble in a new line of trade. We'll see. But in order to get there, we stepped into our beautiful, lovely teleportation circle, went a bit whooshy whoosh, and appeared at a new place, Camden. I have no clue where this is located in the world. I totally forget.
Durin to the west.
So cool.
Durin, yeah, you're right.
Durin. Teleported there, and when we arrived in Camden, which is basically Australia, but in D&D. If you look up, you can see the rest of the world, but we're on the bottom.
But like,
We
cooler and more
apologize.
magical than that.
We apologize to anyone from Australia for going with the stereotype. So sorry.
Again, these are Cliff's notes. Take them with a grain of salt.
Exactly. They don't represent everybody's views, just Cliff's.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool city that has parts of it that are almost floating upside down, as the whole city itself is contained within its own little like micro area of gravity, which is pretty cool. But in no time for dilly-dallying there. We rode a little train cart for some fun and then got the hell out of there. And now we're headed on up north to get our way to a monastery. Before we left, we met with a monk. The monk was like, here's some cryptic riddles for directions, and we said thank you. And then we left and began heading up north. So we're about halfway through solving his cryptic message right now when the earth decided to attack. I think it was like something shambling in the mist out in the distance, but I couldn't quite see what it was. So we'll see what it is today.
We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. Yes, as you have made it through 4 days of this travel, you are now hitting about the afternoon, evening time where all of this mist is starting to move around, staying low to the ground, and you start hearing this sound as these undead humanoids begin to shamble out of the ongoing forest that you are in. They reach out towards you, their skin sallow and sort of almost sagging on the musculature that is left, and permanent tear stains flowing down their face, marking the sides of their face as they towards you. I would first like you to see where you're at, so everybody go over to roll 20, please.
That's not
Let's
terrifying.
go.
These guys aren't terrifying at all. These guys aren't gonna
No,
get us.
not at all.
Before I place where these guys are, I'm not gonna move them or anything, but before I bring them out, within, we'll say about 10 feet of where your token is right now, you can move it 10 feet around wherever you think you are.
Okay.
I'll let you sort of figure yourself out.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I'll be with my friends, like, right there.
Yeah, cool.
That feels safer.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah,
As
I'm gonna-
this happens, perfect. You see these figures begin to
Creepy.
come
Yucky.
out of the brush. Sorry. Doop. As they begin to come in and surround you. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Let's go.
Let's get it. Let's get
Do
it.
it.
Force.
Here
All right,
we
come
go.
on. Mwah. Don't fail me,
No,
baby.
they're just here for tea.
Okay, that doesn't suck. That doesn't suck.
Full on old school.
I don't have my iPad. Hold on.
Go get it.
Oh, shit, go get it.
Full on old school commercial here, but like full on they just come in and they're like, "Excuse me, pardon me, but do you have any gray poupon?"
I knew I was
I'm
missing
trying to do
something.
some math.
Society.
Quit trying to make me laugh while I'm trying to math. All right, stop it.
Oh yeah, we're getting into the mathies. Sorry. Maths, it's what it's for. D&D. All right, friends. 25 to 20.
24.
Ooh, Clara.
Pretty good, Kara.
Nice.
Dang. 20 to 15.
17.
I'm still figuring
Nice.
McCree's.
That's okay. Ivana.
16.
Nope.
16.
Nice.
Yes. 15 to 10.
13.
At 12.
13 for McCree and
McQueen.
and 12 for
But
Cliff.
Yep.
Got it. So
That's right.
what I have as the order is Kara, Thavana, GS, McCree, Cliff.
That's correct. Sounds like that way to me, at least.
Sounds great. All right.
Alright.
As these shamblers come moving out of the midst and the brush, reaching towards your party, Kara, you are first to act, especially with that alert feat. Let's go.
Let's
Go,
go. Okay, well, first off,
First off.
we said this staff of command is made of wood, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is.
So I'm gonna take that out and just unconsciously, bonus action shillelagh.
Yes.
Do it.
Extra thwack'em.
Extra thwack'em. This like knot grows on the end of it.
Okay.
is that how the
beautiful.
combat's supposed to look?
Like this.
No, it was all I was seeing was the map itself. So I was just making
Yeah.
sure that we were on. Okay.
Oh, okay,
I'd never
okay.
seen you do that before. I don't know if
Oh,
I just
yeah,
didn't
I've
pay
done it.
attention to it. I'm a little focused usually on what I'm doing. So
No worries. All right, Kara, you got bonus
trying to find
actions
my
with
fiddle.
shillelagh going on.
Yep. I don't really want to get too far away from Cliff, but I'm gonna at least take care of one problem. So I'm gonna run forward
Sure.
to this guy
Move.
and whack.
Nice. Let's go.
Whack it, whack it, whack it, whack it, whack it.
All right, natural 18 on the dice plus 7 is lots.
It's
Nice.
hitting this guy for sure. Yeah.
Sweet.
Let's do it.
And that is going to be 6 points of
Bludgeoning.
magical
Oh,
bludgeoning
magical.
damage.
Okay.
That's the other reason why shillelagh it becomes a magical weapon if it wasn't already.
You
Ooh.
cast shillelagh. when
I
you
cast
did this, right?
shillelagh. I cast shillelagh before I even ran up to hit him.
Got it. Yep. Amazing. You into the side of this creature. You can hear bones crack, and it just feels like gross, rotting decay as it hits into, as you hit into it.
Mm-hmm.
That does sound
Takes
rough.
all the damage.
Sweet. Oh, I have 2 attacks per turn.
Yes, I was
Get
waiting.
it.
It's been a second since I've played this character. I've played other characters in between. That's probably gonna miss with 11.
This guy's moving real slow. You hit.
Oh damn! All right,
Woot.
he's shambling.
that's
Shambling.
fair. 6 more points of magical bludgeoning damage, please.
6 more points. Okay.
I also got distracted because I actually read what the staff does and went, oh, there's other things in here. Fun.
Yes,
I'll
yes.
play that
Told
for
you
next
it was
round.
a good match for you.
So, you, as you cast Shillelagh, it begins to move and create that knot at the top. You notice that the mists around you sort of like refract a blue for a second and go back to that white mist again as you run up to it. Whack, whack! 2 hits into this shambling thing.
Can I use a free skill check to see if that was because I passed through the mist or because magic occurred in the space of the mist?
Go ahead and roll me either an Arcana or Investigation check.
They're both the same. But okay. That's an 8 Arcana.
8. There was definitely a reaction to something that you did. And I think everybody, like, clearly picked up on, like, the color change. So you know there's a reaction going on, but you don't know on what of your economy it happens.
It was. Okay, that's fair, that's fair. But it had to ask the question.
Yeah, I love it.
That'll finish my turn.
All right. With that comes my zombies.
Zombie.
Road,
Zombie,
They rolled
zombie,
high.
Thanks.
They rolled high. Let me get on the right layer. Boom, boom. We're gonna go. Oh, we can only get to there with that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Moving up. Boom, boom. Moving up. Yeah, that'll do. So right now we're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are gonna be taking attacks. So the first attack here is gonna be at Kara.
Go for it.
That's gonna be 19 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
Okay. That's gonna be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
GS, does a 22 hit you?
Come on. Look at this squishy bard and tell me if a 20 freaking 2 hits me. Yes, it hits me.
Sounds like it hits ya. Sounds like it does.
3 points.
I'll think it does, Travis.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Gross.
Thavana, natural 20.
Just a bit.
Just a bit. That's gonna be 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And McCree.
Real quick.
None of us got it. I can't recall if I raged or not before all of this started when we first saw them. Okay.
I don't think so, no. We didn't have time.
Didn't have time.
But real quick, McCree did get leather armor. We got stuff for him made, and
Yes.
that has not been updated on his stat sheet. What is his,
Uh,
what's his new AC, please?
I'm
I
gonna.
just
Travis,
remembered
What's up? What's up?
you're real low on the initiative right now. Can you look up leather armor for me
Yeah, I got you.
and see what the modifier is?
Sure.
Don't worry
It's
about
a
it
plus
because
2.
it's a natural 1 to hit McCree.
Oh, okay,
So,
that's fair. Okay, cool. Cool.
you were doing so good in the warm up, Dice. Now you're in the trash. All right.
They provide an AC of 11 plus dex.
11 plus dex, thank you very much.
All right. As these guys move towards you, actually, yeah, as they begin to move through this mist towards you, you can see once they're close to you, it's like these tear stains have grooved their way into the skin, and
Ooh.
that is what's like starting to pull down as if it's gravity pulling the skin, moving it further down. As they slam into you, swiping and hitting into a lot of you guys.
Gnarly gross, for sure.
They are moving really slow, but they're kind of making this weird, like, moaning exhale as they do this, and they're all hitting, like, it's GS, you would definitely hear this, it's all hitting almost the same pitch, almost like a choir in a sense, as they
like
reach
that.
out towards you.
I don't like that at all.
Lovely.
Shit, what
Take
can I
that
do?
as you will. As they reach out, and we see them, one of them just full-on body slam into Thavana. Gah! Thavana, it is your turn.
All right.
GS, you're on deck.
Okay.
Oh, why that's doing that. All right. I am going to rage.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah,
let's
so
go, barbarian.
she's gonna, like, whoa, okay, I'm awake, and go ahead and rage, and then is gonna deal with this one right in front of her if she can for a second, because crud, there's so many of them right now. Yeah, so she's gonna draw out the longsword, and here we go. Real fast.
Love
Let me
it.
check one thing. Yeah, I did. Okay. Talk number 1. That is a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Uh,
Hitting orange.
bada.
What do we got?
Sorry, math.
No worries.
12 damage.
Mhm.
That's slashing damage. The longsword is a +1, so it should be magical.
As this, like, steel cuts into this zombie, it cuts into it and leaves, like, a bunch of this, like, ooze and whatnot coming out of it, almost like mist kind of trails out of it as well. But with that one hit, you can tell this thing is like teetering. It is bloodied.
Great. Attack number 2.
Mm-hmm.
That is 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Mm-hmm. 14 damage.
14.
Just seeing that teetering just is gonna take the swipe back up and try to take off its head if she can. That's where she's going for.
Definitely.
Does it fall?
It does
Cool.
fall to the ground.
These things smell gross.
How much was that? 26?
What?
You you did 14 points of damage?
On that
The
second
last
hit,
round?
yes.
Yeah.
On the second hit. On the first hit, I think it was 13. No, 12.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because I think on the first one I rolled a 5 + 4 + 3, so 12.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
It cuts through and that head goes flying.
Okay. Cool.
Nice.
Had to make sure.
Shoot. McCree didn't take a hit. Okay, I'm gonna yeah. She's gonna trust that McCree can take care of one of these. Scratch hard, buddy, and is gonna go ahead and I would love to I want to get here. So trying to do that without, like, she's just skirting around here to put herself in between these two. Yeah, I know that means they'll flank me. She's trying to keep them away from GS and
Got it.
McCree and Cliff from taking off their rear end. So,
Okay.
and she's just, the minute she gets over, as she's like getting over there, if she can, she's totally like shoulder checking the guy, like into whatever GS is about to do. Like, I
Let's
don't know
go.
what that's gonna
I
be,
love
but it's
that.
like a totally, she's trying to get his attention, even though she's like, these things smell and they're just their faces look real weird. And that's it.
I love it. You saying this and shoulder checking the guy. We can still then see the other's head actually hit the ground within that time, before it moves out, and we can see behind it, GS. GS, it is your turn.
All right, so
McCree will be soon.
I am going to like take my tail and kind of move it between me and this zombie weeper.
Zombie Reaper.
I don't know, zombie weeper, and disengage and move away
Nice.
from him.
Nice.
So that's my bonus action, disengage. And as I'm moving, I'm gonna say, damn, I need to learn a silence spell. In the meantime,
Oh, you had one. Did you
Nope.
use it in
no, I've
in
got
the?
darkness.
I thought you used silence with
Nope.
the hag. I couldn't.
The
remember.
hag used it on
The
you
hag
guys.
used
The
it
hag
on
used it
us.
on
That's
us.
right. I knew
Yeah.
somebody used it in that fight.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And I said, well, in the meantime, I've got this. Pull the loot out, and I go, boom. As I do, I'm casting Major Image.
Ooh.
And what it's going to do is essentially, it's going to sound like a cool little electric guitar moment. Boom, as it reverberates into the air, and like my golden shimmer and sparkles come all the way up, and hovering in the air in 20 feet is a little orchestra, and major images can make sound, and so this orchestra is just going to hover up there, and it is going to play music for the duration of the battle as long as I maintain my concentration.
Is it above you?
Yeah,
At this point?
it's hovering above us.
Okay.
Um,
Sounds good.
What kind of music is it playing, GS?
It's playing some super cool hardcore orchestral like this, like battle music, of
Sick.
like dwarven tunes, Mists of Zion, some of my songs, some songs that I've heard on the road, but like kick-ass orchestral versions. And every now and
Yes.
again, I'll go like boom with my lute and do like some electric guitar thaumaturgy stuff to add to it. Sounds
Love
very
it.
much like One Winged Angel up in here.
Yes.
With some
Sick.
apocalyptica and all that good
Pretty
stuff.
much, yeah. And my hope and intention is that whatever kind of weird stuff that these zombies are making, it's going to get drowned out by the sound of the orchestra, because I can't silence them, but at the very least I can try and drown them out.
drown out the din. Nice.
Yep.
As you bring the loot out, move and cast this major image above this spell. Boom.
Sick.
You can kind of see that spectral thing that's going on. This mist around again flash a blue, and
Ah, shit.
they you're definitely creating more music around than their voices can reach out to.
I don't know if adding more magic to the mix is just adding
something.
madness to the mist.
Always got the dang phaserus, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Thank
I
Ferric.
don't
Every
know.
time.
Is that
That's my turn.
your turn? Okay. With that, GS,
Uh-oh.
you cast this spell. It moves up above you guys and begins to play, and as it is beginning to make all of this sound in major image, we watch GS look up at her work and look to the side just as running in, not shambling in.
No.
Oh, we got
Shauna.
runners. We got runners. Oh no!
Shauna.
Are you
Let's
gonna
see.
add clickers to this
I was
mess?
gonna say, which cordyceps
This is your
does
fault.
The running.
This is
You
my
got
fault.
them to
Shauna.
watch Last of Us. This is
I-
your fault.
This is all of my fault. I love it.
Boom.
No!
Ah!
No! I like
This
this.
one will move past Kara, but they
Attack of opportunity?
yes, they scream towards
Okay.
where this magic is being cast from.
Let's
Terrifying.
not.
These creatures look sunken in and malnourished. Almost all of their skin and bone almost off their body as this blue and red flicker back and forth from their eye sockets and move up in a type of mist that creates and moves up and trails as they scream towards GS. Kara,
Scary.
you're ready to go.
That's a 21 to hit.
21 on the Weepers
The Weepers.
will hit.
Hey, I wasn't too far off. I
It
wasn't
is.
too far off.
It's called the Weeping Mountains for a reason, friends.
No!
Okay.
That's only gonna be 5 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
5 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Very nice. Interesting. 5. 2 purple.
Yep.
Oh, this is not good.
So we have sham. I hesitate to call them shamblers, but the shambling ones.
The zombies.
The zombies.
Yes.
And then we have the Weepers.
Correct.
What fucking other bullshit do you have for us, Shauna?
You know,
I don't think you're done.
when one of your players' favorite video game is The Last of Us, you gotta make something that fits, okay? So
You know, one of my
These-
favorite games is Stardew Valley, for the reference.
yeah. And guess
Yeah.
what I gave you? A cooking competition. So I don't want to hear it.
No, that was for Suikoden, but we
Yeah.
got it in Fanhaven. We got Stardew Valley in Fanhaven,
No,
I'm
we
sorry.
did, we
It
did.
is,
You're
it's
right,
true.
you're right.
To be fair.
When
So-
did we get my favorite video game?
Sea of Thieves, we
Later.
have to go to the resort!
Yeah.
Not my
You
favorite, but
gotta
I do
get on
like
the
that
next
one.
step.
I'm
You
down.
You gotta get on a ship in
You
order
gotta get
for
on a
me to be
ship
able
for
to do
that.
that.
Oh, shit,
Okay.
man. This sucks.
No, that's aw ship, man, but that's later.
2 strikes out at GS here. It's gonna be 24 to hit,
Silvery barbs.
Yes!
which is a
I don't remember.
Reroll,
you
take the
reroll a
lowest.
D20 and take the lowest.
It's
And
no
then
save.
GS, you can give advantage to somebody else or
Yeah.
yourself for their next roll.
12 to
I'm
hit.
gonna give advantage to me. 12 does not hit.
Okay, so that
Nice.
first one misses.
Nice.
As the orchestra above you kind of does like a twang and completely messes up what's going on.
Sour
And sour note.
Fix yourselves. I start conducting them.
The second attack is gonna be 24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. All right. That's gonna be 9 points of 12 points of necrotic damage. And I need
12?
you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
You have advantage.
I would rather save my con.
It's the next roll.
I need to make a con saving throw for my concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that first?
You can do it on either one.
Okay, I want the advantage on my. I dropped my die, so I'm gonna do some different d20s.
There you go.
I've done that before.
Yep. Yeah, I want the advantage on my con saving throw for the concentration.
Okay.
Fair.
Thank God for
So-
that.
So
18.
Yes.
Cool.
Yep.
So the orchestra stays.
The orchestra stays.
All right. And now I'm rolling the con save for you. 6.
Yes. You took 12 points of damage.
No.
Mhm, I did.
I need you to reduce your hit point maximum by 6.
I don't like this.
As this thing grabs
Not
a
good.
hold of your jacket, pulls you in, and it looks like it's screaming in your face. And as it does so, part of your life drains and pulls into it.
Super not good.
Not great.
Don't like that.
You made a stalker and a dementor have a baby, and I don't like this. Like, I love this as a player. I love this.
I know.
As a character,
I'm a child.
I have so much anxiety right now.
It's my
But we
baby.
still got the orchestra.
We
Okay.
still got it.
All right, friends. That is the Weeper's turn. As this grabs a hold of GS, pulls a little bit of that life away from her, and seems satisfied for a second, kind of loses its grip for a second. It is McCree's turn. Cliff, you're on deck.
Okay.
He's gonna just barrel in and take some attacks.
Let's go.
I doubt you're gonna give me this leeway. But it's worth a shot. He's technically a cursed creature. So he's magical in essence. Does that make his claws magical? And therefore, not damn.
wow,
All right.
okay.
Nice try, but no.
That
Try.
was a really nice
It was,
Listen.
it was a long stretch. I figured.
Listen, curses to blessings just goes to Cliff.
That only goes to Cliff. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right. All right.
But
His
he's
thing.
so cute no matter which form he's in.
Yeah.
That's true. It's lots. It's 18 plus 7 is
Oh yeah, get a hit.
good
As-
amount.
A zombie? Sure.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, that would be the beak attack.
Mhm.
And that would be, where are my d4s? Only counts if you're in the thing. Alright, so that's gonna be 3 plus... So that is 6 points of non-magical piercing damage. And then
Yes.
he's going to do his claws.
6. Okay.
Which is gonna be, 11.
11's gonna hit.
Alright. And then that is going to be another 6 points of slashing damage, non-magical as well.
Yes, okay. McCree moves up, like, pecks at this, shambling undead, swipes out at it, and you notice the mist doesn't change at all. He swipes and hits into this, is doing all of the damage that he normally would. Probably tastes gross. But it's not affecting the mist whatsoever.
But it's still damaging the undead the same
Full.
way it would normally. Full?
Mhm.
That's
So Ivana's attack
interesting.
didn't do anything to the mist other than it seemed like mist was coming out of the thing's body.
Correct.
But her
Yes.
attack didn't change the mist.
It
at all
didn't
either.
change or refract the
Not like the
fog around.
magic did.
Right.
Okay.
Anything else from McCree?
More growling and snarling and being as ferocious as he can be.
Yes,
and that will
keep
be
it
his
up.
turn.
Keep it up, bestest boy. As our bestest boy, like, makes his attacks, and begins growling menacingly at this shambler that is kind of out towards him. We spin just slightly for the camera to reach over to Cliff. Cliff,
That's
it is
me,
your turn.
okay.
Kara, you're on deck.
So the plan, very complicated, actually.
Let's make it.
A couple of ideas.
All right.
Have question for the party. Have we seen them deal any necrotic damage yet?
You've seen
This bludgeoning and
you've seen the zombies deal bludgeoning damage and the weepers deal necrotic damage.
Okay.
that's right.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Who's that?
Yeah, right?
I feel like I don't have any great options.
Wait,
Okay,
the
here we go, here we
Weepers
go,
are the
here we go.
ones that came at us first. Those ones did
No, the
bludgeoning.
No.
Weepers are the sprinters.
Got it.
The two sprinters. That's the necrotic damage. The other guys just kind of slam into you and like they're in a mosh pit with you, basically.
Nice.
I'm going
And they're
to
moving slower.
move to there. Tap GS on the shoulder, give her a little booty bump, and cast Shield of Faith.
Thanks, babe.
Bung. Love it.
+2 to your AC.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully that will keep them off a little better. As for bonus action, I think my most efficient use is bonus action cry.
Oh, buddy.
Um,
That's my turn.
okay, Cliff, as you
Everything taking actions is so hard.
reach out and touch onto
Go,
GS's
go.
shoulder, we watch the mist around flicker a little bit, and the zombies kind of like are just moving, still trying to come towards anybody and everybody, but you watch those Weepers' eyes and move towards Cliff.
I'm in danger. That's my turn.
Kara, it is your turn. Then it will be the zombies.
I don't like that.
I'm in danger.
Okay, Millhouse. Oh boy. Okay. I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna do my 2 normal attacks. Thwack, thwack.
Whack the whack.
That is natural 20.
Woo!
Nice. Get him.
Okay.
All right. And that is
It's looking gross
an
anyway.
8 on the dice, so 16 plus 3, 19 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Yes. Easy peasy.
Did it just pop?
Boom, it popped.
Nice.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna waste any more time over here.
Boom.
Woohoo.
Psh. Just into the ground.
Cool. I'm gonna run over here to GS.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like you're having a hard time. And second attack onto, let's say, purple.
Purple Weeper.
18 on the dice plus 7 is lots.
18 play. Yes. Gonna hit.
Okay. That's only gonna be 4 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Sure.
But I would like to add a stunning strike because I haven't done
Okay.
anything with key points yet to
It's
see
true.
what happens. So it's a Constitution saving throw, DC 16, please.
16 con.
Yes.
15.
Ooh, it
Just
is
misses it.
stunned. Cool.
Purple's
And I-
gonna be stunned.
I have not done my bonus action yet, so we're going to bonus action flurry of blows. Was there any
please,
with
get
that
it.
stunning strike? Was there any ripple change of color? None of
As
that
you,
stuff?
bam, hit open fist into the solar plexus of this gross Weeper, it hits into it, and you can see it reverberate through the body. The mists don't change.
Cool.
Damn it.
It doesn't seem to react to any sort of like additional ability. that
I
you
am
may have.
still in danger.
You are very much in danger. I'm trying here.
No big deal.
Okay,
Promise you you're okay.
so I will bonus action flurry of blows.
It is stunned, however.
It is. Which means anyone until the end of my next turn has advantage on it.
Yes.
But I'm going to flurry of blows, and I'm gonna take my first strike against green.
Okay.
That is a natural 3, 10.
10 does not hit
Okay.
the sweeper. You move out to hit green, and it just ducks under with this lidless eye as it is still watching Cliff.
Cool.
Great.
Let's use that as a fake and try and hit it again.
Okay.
Ooh, that's much better. That is 23.
23 will hit.
Okay, stunning strike, please.
Yes.
Nice.
That one's gonna resist it. That's a 20, or yeah, dirty 20.
Okay, I tried. I tried to get them both for you,
Worth a try.
GS.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So that's a D6 instead of a D8 because it's my leg. That'll be 6 points of key infused magical damage.
Meh.
Hell yeah.
Cool. As you move forward, it ducks under that one time. You come up and hit like right underneath the jaw, and as you hit, it reverberates through, doesn't fully take hold with that stunning strike. I want you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
There's other things because open hand technique. There were
Yes.
other things
Hey,
because that was
yeah.
a flurry of blows. I'm so sorry. We're gonna say, get out of my way, please. I need to see.
I mean, you can say that to Weeper, but it's probably
No.
not gonna...
I'm talking to my character sheet.
Get out of my way.
Get
Gets in
out
my
of my
way.
way, please.
I need to see.
Zombie apocalypse. Get out of my way, please.
Okay, here we go. Can I get a dexterity saving throw, please? DC 16. Or
That's
no,
a-
I'm sorry, strength. Strength.
Strength?
Strength.
Oh, that's a 3.
Okay, cool. It goes
Yeah, these
15
things are
feet
strong.
away from me.
Boom!
Green, correct?
Green goes 15 feet away from me.
Boom, boom, boom.
That kicks ass.
Nice.
Cool. As you hit into this, it is going to, boom, take all of that damage that you did to it, and seeing this force come out and just wail into it, it is going to use its reaction
Oh.
to go
Did I make you
incorporeal.
mad? Oh,
What?
no!
You go what?
Incorporeal.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Damn it.
Phased out.
I was going to ask if I got an attack of opportunity as it was being pushed away.
No,
No,
that does
it's
not
forced
work
out of your
for,
space.
because it's forced out of its space.
Understood.
Yes.
No.
Kara, will you please roll me an investigation check one more time?
Cool.
Non-corporeal? What the actual fug nuggets?
That would be a 6.
Okay. Still not sure why it's doing what it's doing, and then it just kind of like, you push it, it pushes into the mist and just goes "Ooh," and sort of becomes a part of the mist, or gone out of the mist.
What the shit?
Not sure.
What is this
It went
Brigadoon
somewhere.
bullshit?
It went
What?
somewhere. Maybe to a plate of dread. I don't know. That's my turn.
Great, I love it.
Just set it on fire. Let's be done with this.
There's nothing to set on fire.
It's gone.
Everything on fire. Okay. One time I would say fireball everything. We're good.
As these, it is now the zombies' turn. Thavana, you're on deck. These zombies are gonna just keep moving forward and trying to hit into the people that are right next to it. So we're gonna go, one to Cliff.
Sure.
Sure.
I'm right here, buddy.
I know you
was
are.
growling at you.
That's an 11 to hit.
Does not hit now.
Okay. One to Thavana, which is a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. One to McCree, which is not great at all. A 10 to hit.
Nope.
Yeah. It seems like with all of the din and the music and whatnot, these guys are just sort of trying to slam into you. You can now see a lot of their attacks coming, and how slow they actually are, especially once you've hit into them quite a few times. They tend to get slower and slower on the uptake. That is the zombie's turn. Thevana, it is your turn. GS, you're on deck.
Cool.
Okay.
You got this.
Sure, why not? Can I do something crazy and weird since they move so slow?
You can certainly try.
I want to
Please do.
see if I can grapple this guy and basically, I don't know how big are they? Does
They're-
it look like Thevana could grab them and lift them up and just chuck them if she
Oh,
wanted
yeah,
to?
yeah, probably.
Cool. What I really want to do, and this is I have fully recognized this is going to probably take everything I got.
Uh-huh.
I would love to grapple him, basically launch him over my shoulder as buddy, so that they are together, and I
Okay.
want to stab through both of them if I can.
Heck
Fucking
yeah.
kebab
Okay.
it. I love it.
Let's
That's what I'm
go.
trying for. I will give up if I have to go.
It's probably going to
something
take
more.
everything. It'll probably be
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
an action to grapple him, then your other one to throw him, and then that frenzied maybe attack to,
I can go frenzied if I need to.
yeah, to stab
Hope
through.
I don't have to roll any other saves, guys.
All
All right.
Go ahead and do that athletics check then, please.
Yeah, that's a lot. 25.
Yep. You easily pick this dude up. He is now in your hands. Just roll for an attack. Add your strength with it.
Oh, that's not very good.
You never know.
10?
10's gonna hit him. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I rolled a 7.
Ooh, over. Amazing. They
Cool.
clunk into each other. Red getting most of the push damage here. Okay. Now go ahead and roll your attack for with advantage since they're now clustered together.
Roll my attack, right?
Yes.
Okay.
With
this is
whatever
the
weapon you
longsword.
want. Yeah.
This is the long. She did one of these things, spun around, and is going right through both of them. I hope. That is a 23 to hit.
Nice.
23 will hit. Yes.
Both of them.
I mean, even if I added their ACs together, it's still gonna hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they still? They're standing, or is this into the? Are they on sprawled on the ground, like down into them?
No, they're still standing. You kind of push them over into each other, and they bobbed back, and
Cool.
you're taking like longsword all the way through these guys.
Oh,
I
that's
was supposed
so
to say we were
sad.
gonna full anime physics this and just like, nah, it's in midair. Very, very
Oh,
Dragon
I'm
Ball
so
Z-esque.
sad. I rolled
We
so bad
could.
on the damage. It was so cool, and then the damage just wah.
You never know.
I
You
hate
never
it when
know.
that happens.
8 damage. I rolled a 1 on the damage
Hey, that's
die.
cool.
Oh,
That's
that
cool.
hurts so much.
Red looking so bad.
Cool. That took everything.
Bloody.
Then all I'm gonna do, because I did see the weird weeper thingies, book it towards GS and weirdly look at Cliff when he used magic, so that makes me nervous, and I know I can do things if I'm near people. So I'm just gonna do one of those and be like already reaching for Cliff. I don't know if something's coming for him, but let's face it, it's Cliff. Something's coming for him, so it's already like in the motion of
I love it so much. As you reach forward, we kind of follow the hands, hitting onto Cliff, and we expect to then move to him, but it moves past over towards GS. GS, it is your turn. Then it will be the Weepers.
Go GS, go!
Let's go.
Cool.
Burn it with fire! Burn it with fire!
All right, so I don't want to get hit. So I am going to. I'm going to disengage from this. Do I need to disengage from him
It's
if
stunned.
he's stunned?
He's stunned.
So
You're
I
you're
don't
good.
have to disengage.
You can't move. Yeah.
Great, excellent. So I'm just going to. I keep going over on the OBS to move my character. That's not going to do anything. So let's see. I'm gonna move. Well, no, not yet. I'm gonna move about this far.
Uh-huh.
And then I am going to say, God, I don't know if it's all magic or just magic from us. You ready to see if it works with you, babe? Looking down at my loot. And I'm gonna shout out to her and to all my friends, just like I did with the Empress. And I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself, so y'all know that I'm not vanishing into the mist. And then I'm going to go the rest of the way. Invisibly.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm using one of my loot spells to do that, not one of my personal. So I don't know if the mists react to that or not. We'll see.
Can you roll me an investigation check, GS?
Yes, I can. I don't suck at those. No! Oh my god, I'm losing all my dice today. Just dropping them right out of my goddamn hands.
Drop them all.
Boop.
That's a 2.
Plus
4, 6.
No.
No.
No, you're not thinking of this at all yet. You strum and use the lute to cast this spell, and you go invisible and keep moving. Everyone else watches the mists stay as they are.
Oh, okay, good. Excellent. And I'm bonus action, since I didn't need to use it to disengage. I'm gonna go ahead and give my bardic inspiration to Thevana.
Won't that show your...
It's not a spell.
How does invisible sound?
Hold on, let me find it.
Because I want to make sure that...
Sure.
This wouldn't take you out of invisibility.
Technically, she could have done it before she went invisible, when she was right there near us.
True. If that's how you want to do it. Give that invisibility and then go invisible. Or, I mean, give that...
The
I don't know that it would matter.
Ends,
It's just
the
a verbal.
spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
So if you're casting a spell. And... Bardic is not considered a spell.
Correct. I would use the orchestra to, like, play her favorite song.
Okay. Amazing.
It's the breed. It's the
Breed!
all the violins make
Yep.
a breed.
Yep.
Cute. Amazing.
What is your...
It is a 10? No, it's an 8. It's
Okay.
an 8.
The mists do not seem to react to whatever came from GS.
Sick. No problem with the loot spells. That's great.
Good deal. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Amazing. That means it is the Weeper's turn.
Yep.
We're back. And they had eyes for Cliff.
No.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna be mad at me and come at me, bro.
It had its eyes sighted on Cliff
Yeah.
for what he did. That is gonna be a amount. 23 to hit.
Vigilant
Yeah,
Guardian.
that hits for sure.
Vigilant Guardian.
She was already reaching for him, and
Yep.
there's this
Sick.
flash of her tattoo as it basically... Can I?
Yeah.
The one that over Cliff's heart. Which one's that one?
Purse of Honesty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Which one does it look like? Sorry.
We've got on my collarbones. I've got the twisted thorn nail thing.
That's the one that we saw that got told, like, that we saw the whole weird thingy,
That
right?
was moving
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That's because that one's the one that freaks her out anyway. So it's perfect. It's not even on his chest. It's like the tattoo basically goes and starts glowing as it gets closer to that, and there's that glare as it's shadowing across the chest, and then poof, they're in opposite locations.
Amazing.
Because that's the one that makes her nervous anyway. I was looking for that one. I was like, I don't remember if it's on his arm or where it is. Swapping locations, so the attack goes against me and it hits.
All right. Then please take 22 points of necrotic damage and take a con save for me.
Okay.
You got this. You got this, barbarian. Big constitution.
Go barbarian.
Oh yeah, I'm good. I think. I hope. 24.
24
8
saves.
plus 16. 16
Yeah.
plus 8.
It
24.
grabs a hold of you. You can feel like its bony fingers seem to be almost like pointed as it hits into your skin and does that damage. But as it pulls you forward, you shove it off and it doesn't get to fully drain you. And you
No
guys,
touching! No touching! No consent! No consent!
you guys are swapped. Boom.
Yep.
Amazing.
She definitely, the necrotic definitely stings a little.
Yeah. As that happens, the mists don't seem to shift
Oh, good.
when this goes.
Cool.
However, it's almost like the trails of this like reddish and blue smoke that's coming up sort of flicker like a flame a little bit as you swap spots, and it realizes where its intention has moved.
So it's shifting again back to Cliff.
It's shifting again back to Cliff. Perfect. That's the Weeper's turn. It is now McCree. Cliff, you're on deck.
Let's go, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, he is just gonna keep wailing like
Let's
he has
go.
been. Being all ferocious. Brrr. And let's go, buddy. 17 plus 7, 20.
Yeah, 24.
Lots.
Great. That's gonna hit, yeah.
Scratch his eyes out.
Alright. That is
Yeah, this yellow guy's like, he's doing the finish him dance, you know? The
Yeah.
Finish him.
That's 5 points of piercing damage.
5 points piercing damage.
Heck yeah.
And then his
Okay.
cows.
And in his claws,
That is 20 total.
20 will hit.
Okay. And that is 7 points of slashing damage from Aboy.
A boy.
Yeah, you do such a good job.
You did it. Breathe.
And that's his turn. He's holding his ground.
Reaches up, and just scratches it until it is on the ground and no longer moving.
Sweet.
Amazing.
I totally forgot to roll a
As he's like
concentration
getting
check.
into it, you can tell his growls are just slightly a little deeper
Yes.
as he's getting into it.
Yes, great. What was that, Cliff?
I totally forgot to roll a concentration check earlier when I got hit, but I didn't get hit. Never mind.
You
They've
didn't get hit. You're good.
We're
Yeah.
good. Never
Yeah.
mind. I totally forgot.
You're okay.
I was just flashing through the events in my brain, and I was like, I remember getting told I got hit for a 23, but I don't have any damage.
I got you, buddy.
Yeah.
I got
We-
you.
Exactly. We see the frame, and McCree just like pulls down this shambler to the ground out of frame. We just see his claws going for a second. He comes back up and goes tap 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 tap, and then we move past him over
Hey,
to
spit that out. You don't need that in your mouth.
and we move past him over to Cliff. Cliff, it is your turn. Carl, you're on deck.
Nice. Okay. Get the hell away from me.
Let me make it.
Burn him with
That's
fire.
7.
Yeah.
Punch them in the face. You have a new sword. Just don't cut my hand off.
I've yet to train with the new sword more
Yeah,
than
we're gonna work on it, bud. There's a couple things. I want to work on that
there are
and,
some pretty
and
soft
teamwork
targets.
with you three. Okay, we got you.
Okay,
Cliff,
The pointy end goes in the other guy.
what's up?
are you good, or do you want a free roll for something real
I'll
quick?
take a free roll if you're giving it to me.
Absolutely. Will you make an Arcana or a Religion check, please?
Anytime. That's a 14 total for
Okay.
religion.
Bro, they've been coming at you, and I understand. It's like a little bit too much. But you realize, oh shit. These guys are technically undead.
Oh yeah, I mean I've looked at that a million times, but like, no.
They're technically undead, and they're like, I mean, you haven't tried that in a while.
Get spiritually weaponed, Shauna.
Get
Okay,
spiritually
I will.
weaponed. Man,
And
I
then
wish
I'm gonna-
Final Fantasy rules applied and you could just use a phoenix down on them and they're dead.
Right.
I'm gonna summon the spiritual
Or-
weapon one tile above Thavana and then whack the dude that it's standing next to.
Understood.
Whack.
Let me grab a thing. It's gonna be huge for a second.
Sure.
It's not that big. You don't have that big of a spiritual weapon.
I wish it was. That'd be
Use
awesome.
you. One tile above like that.
Yes, exactly like that. And then whack the creepy
Go for it. Yeah.
thing.
Weeper!
Yes.
That's a total of 19 to hit.
Did you roll that? Oh, that guy. Yes. 19 is gonna hit.
Heck yeah, that's a D8 plus 5 force damage. 8 force damage.
8. 2 green.
Very cool.
Okay.
Action.
Ow.
I could do it, but like, then it's just kind of annoying to you guys. I can't destroy them. I can only make them run away.
Technically you can destroy them at the level you're at.
I don't have destroy undead as a feat.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
You're level 8 cleric.
Only certain clerics get it, not clerics of life.
I believe
Right?
so.
Yeah, they do.
Check your features and traits.
I sure am right now.
Because I have a life cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
are
yeah.
hiding from me, my
Pretty sure you
apologies.
do, buddy.
I could only see turn undead where I was looking. No, no.
Yeah.
It's very interesting because on D&D Beyond, in like the actions of it, you can see the channel divinity section. You can see turn undead,
That's
but
what I
then
was
in
looking at.
features and traits
Yeah.
is when it goes
But if
to
you
destroy.
click into that, I think it does say destroy underneath it. I could be wrong.
Yep. I found it. I can see what I can destroy.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Take an attack of opportunity against me. You're lame and you won't hit anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, don't taunt the DM.
Yeah.
Sure about
That's
that,
my
asshole?
favorite thing.
It's less taunting the DM, more taunting a specific zombie that is attacking me.
17 to hit.
17 misses. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Really?
Because we got my chainmail repaired, right? Or
Oh,
is that
that's
still
right.
Yes, we
Screwed.
did.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Yes.
got everything repaired and fixed up and new shield for Thavana.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, that makes
Supplies,
sense.
all that good.
We're good.
I got studded leather armor, so I have 1 extra AC.
Better than nothing.
Better
Okay,
than
I'm gonna
nothing,
move
man.
there.
Yes.
Get turned. Wisdom save from all undead within 30 feet of me.
I will let you know. Boom. You don't have to necessarily have any sort of save because these things have a very, 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 very low CR rating. So you are
Yes.
set.
They are only destroyed if they fail the save, so I guess if you roll really well, they could not be destroyed.
I doubt it, but it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, it's DC 17 with how wise these things are. I doubt you're gonna succeed.
I
many,
know, right?
but you could
Well,
try.
No, and no. All right. You.
Get wrecked.
Thavana just looks at Cliff.
Talk about
Why didn't you
pop
do
up.
that before?
Dude, I forgot I could blow these things up.
It's the most Cliff moment.
It is the most Cliff moment.
It is the most Cliff moment. This light comes out from Cliff. You technically did cast spiritual weapon.
I did cast spiritual weapon, yes.
And as you had cast spiritual weapon, we do watch those mists into blue for a second, and both of those weepers look back, if they weren't already, at Cliff. However, then that light comes from you, and we watch the zombies just get incinerated.
Nice.
With this holy light. The weepers, the light hits into them, and they just look straight back at you. These guys are resistant, so they're immune to it. So you're not going to be able to turn them.
Okay, that's fine.
But the other ones completely destroyed. Yeah. Love it. Is that your turn?
That is everything I can do.
Okay, Kara, up to you. And it will be Thavana.
I'm a thwack on this dazed and confused weeper.
Yeah.
Right,
let's go. With
Still stunned.
advantage. Yep.
okay.
Is it until the end of your next turn or until
the end of my next turn?
Perfect. Then you're set to go.
Yep. Thankfully it was a natural on the dice, a 1 and a 5.
Ooh.
So let's 5, 7, 12.
12 just misses. You
misses. Okay.
knock into this thing, and it is so like stunned within the moment that the damage doesn't even hit into it. It just is a solid piece at that moment. Go again.
I'm going again.
Let's go.
All right, 2 natural 17s on the dice.
Nice.
We'll take that stunning strike, please.
Yes, that'll do it.
I'd like to keep you the way you are, please.
This stunning strike is a dex?
Con.
Sorry. That's gonna be 14.
A fail.
Stay right where you were at.
Stay
Boom.
right where you're at, bud. You are so dazed and confused.
As you hit back into like a softer area of the torso and stun it one more time, what damage did you do?
Let me get you that real quick. I was more concerned about hitting the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be 8.
8. Great. Okay.
And then, we'll flurry of blows this.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I can just take care of it right now. We'll have one less guy to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, please.
Be sick.
That's a natural 20!
Yes!
Okay.
I'll take that.
Let's do some damage.
Let's do some damage. Alright. But first, before I forget, whenever you hit with 1, so this could potentially happen a second time if I hit again. So, we'll say for this one, it already can't take reactions.
Correct.
Yeah, it can't take reactions because I really like it where it is, and it already has advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Done, so all of the other things I don't need to worry about.
No reactions from it.
No reactions.
Got it.
And that is 9 max damage.
9.
9.
Is that doubled?
Oh, I'm sorry. Then that would be 12 plus 3 is 15.
15.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
15 is sick.
Let's do the last
Bloodied.
one. Bloodied, cool.
Good.
Nice.
Bloodied.
That'll hit with a 15 plus 7 is lots.
Mm-hmm.
And then 6 more points of damage, please.
Love it. Great.
Okay, I think I got this one well in hand, guys. Just get rid of that one. Keep him off cliff.
You knock into this, come forward, and as it goes stunned again. You see it almost begin to go incorporeal. Grab a hold of it, knock it against the side of its temple, and it stays exactly where it's at, dealing a heavy hit right into the side of its face. It looks back over at Cliff. It's looking bad.
With that last one, like, it looks back over and Cliff and like, whap! Don't look at there, look at me.
Yes.
Don't look at him. Look at me.
Look
over
over me.
Like, still
Thavana.
in my hand in its torn tunic.
Yes. Thavana, it is your turn. GS, you're on deck.
All right.
Understood.
I just heard Kara say she's got that one handled, so I'm going at green.
Mm-hmm.
So, facts. And I'm gonna go ahead and go reckless.
Yeah, let's go.
You still got that Bardic.
Cool. That's a 26 to hit on the first attack.
You got it.
Oh gosh, dice.
Green.
9 damage on that one.
9. Okay.
Ew, I'll use the Bardic on that.
Looking bloodied.
That's a 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Thank you for that Bardic, because that wouldn't have hit if it hadn't had it.
Yeah, buddy.
Ooh, okay. 15 damage, max damage on that one.
Nice.
Attack number 3. This is my bonus action because I'm frenzied.
Mm-hmm.
Crap, and more crap. I don't think
Never
this is gonna
know.
hit. 13.
13 is its armor class.
I rolled a 5 and a 4 on the dice, guys.
Ooh,
Sickness.
let's go.
11 damage on that one.
11. Woo! Heavy strokes into this. Boom, boom. And as you like start carving into this weeper, you pull back and away. It is like it's definitely bloodied. It's looking hurt.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to, knowing that I know GS is next and then McCree is before these guys, right?
No,
Opposite.
GS, Weepers, McCree.
Cool. Okay, well, I don't know. Still gonna do it. She's going to kind of just oh wait, actually, hang on one second.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bonus action. My compelled duel thing is a bonus action.
Is a bonus action, yeah.
Never mind. Okay.
No worries.
Sorry. My brain didn't think of it because I don't use it a ton. I keep forgetting. I'm just gonna, Thavana's just going to hunch just slightly and is lifting her shield like she's gonna go block, but she's actually positioning it so if McCree wants to use it to launch at this thing, he can come running and just, they haven't really practiced this, but they play around and stuff, and I'm sure she's done the shield wall, the shield spring thing with him once or twice, so
Sure.
he's a little bigger now, but it'll still work. She's strong, so she's just setting herself up to help him out, get up and over at this thing if he needs the movement.
Mm-hmm.
Classic.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Amazing.
keeping Cliff behind her if she can.
Perfect.
My turn.
GS, it is your turn.
Cool. So
Take him out.
if they have practiced this, then I've like seen it maybe like at camp or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going.
It's
to
always
assume...
been fun and silly.
Yeah,
This is...
but I'm a very observant person, with my
Sure.
passive wisdom insight of passive perception of 19. So I'm gonna run past still invisible and just be like, Breed, get him, buddy. And
Yeah.
the orchestra is just gonna turn into like the little figurines dancing for a second and then turn into the orchestra again. And I'm gonna keep running. Pew! And he's getting the bardic inspiration.
Yes.
Very nice. Okay.
Go get him, buddy.
That's my turn.
So all you want to do?
I don't want to do any action that's gonna cause me to lose my invisibility.
You
Smart.
can technically give your action as a help action,
Perfect.
and it will give advantage as well to
Great.
what's going to
Then
happen.
I'm going to give my action to help Thavana because the two of them together do this thing. So they each have advantage to make this thing go.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Okay. Sounds good. Here we go.
Is the spiritual weapon incorporeal? Because
Yeah, you can move through it.
Yeah, you can
It's
I
move
not
feel
on
like
my face.
I feel like we need some like extra flashy special attacks, like Kingdom Hearts level, just to come with
Hell
the
yeah.
spiritual weapon. Just stupid.
Hi, Cliff.
Whole bunch of
I-
combat moves.
Do
There you
I
go.
get my attack of opportunity?
It's still in your. It's still
Still
in
in your
range.
threatened area, but if it
But-
attacks Cliff and not you, you get
Yeah,
your sentinel
my-
attack opportunity.
True. My other question was because it moved through where I know we can move through the spiritual weapon, but can it?
It can,
It can. The
go
spiritual weapon
around
does
if
not
we
occupy
wanted to.
space.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's got enough.
I've just
movement
never
anyway.
seen an enemy actually move through it, so
That's gonna be 25 to hit.
Yeah, unfortunately that does hit.
Okay. All right. Davana, I will say if you're gonna use your reaction right now, you probably won't be able to do the thing with.
yeah,
McCree.
that's why I'll hold it for McCree. It's
Okay.
okay. I know
All right.
he's coming. I know he's probably already taking the steps towards running, so she's not going to lose that ability to help him out.
I'm doing
Perfect.
alright too. I'm okay.
It would. My reason for using it would have been to stop him. So
Yeah.
that's a good point.
That's 21 points of necrotic damage to Cliff, and I need a Constitution save, please.
Okay. Con save.
Come on,
Con
buddy.
save.
That one's a 17 for that.
Nice.
That's good.
Then I'm also
17
gonna make a
also.
concentration check for the
Yes.
Shield of Faith.
Yes.
That's 14, which is good.
Nice.
Great. Yep. That is. Yes, that is good. Correct. Okay. It reaches over, grabs a hold of Cliff, just kind of rakes down your arm, Cliff. But is unable to kind of grab a hold of you to pull you closer.
Oh, these things hurt. These things hurt.
Just a bit. I think it's infected.
Oh
You're making me anxious.
That is Weeper's turn. We move over to McCree, who is doing a run up right
no!
now.
Let's do it, buddy!
He is.
Cliff is on deck.
Power bomb.
So
Um,
he queuing up what's going on, but seeing that the Weeper has moved, he's like, okay. And he gets going and gets that butt wiggle. You know,
Yep,
the butt wiggle
yep.
that cats get.
Yep.
And he's gonna scurry over to here for
Yeah,
20 feet
yeah,
and then
that's our
run up,
guy.
jump off of the, he'll end there, but he wants to just
Yes.
face full for claws and beak, man. Let's go.
Okay, Thavana, I need an athletics check from you.
With
As
advantage.
you are- Pushing this.
And McCree has an extra plus D8.
McCree has a plus D8 to try and attack this. creature.
Athletics
Mhm.
is a 25.
Fuck yeah.
25. You
So-
easily lift. You do realize though, once you get going, you're like, man, McCree, you've been eating a lot of jerky.
Gotta lay off the jerky, buddy. We gotta.
He's
He's
getting-
becoming a big
he's
boy.
getting Bigum.
Yes. As he goes sailing up, Kara, go ahead and roll your attack for McCree.
Alright. So that is 19.
19
To
will
hit?
hit. Yes.
Nice.
Okay. I still got that bardic for
Nah.
Nexton.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
Alright, so
I
that
think you can
is
use Bardic on damage too. Let me double check.
It depends on the type of bard you are.
Yeah.
I'll hold that.
Okay, not
Yeah.
damage, just attack.
Just
Ability to check, attack, roll, or saving throw.
Got it.
Okay. That is 5 points pierce.
5 points of pierce.
And then let's go for the claws on the backslide.
Yes.
Beak and then claw on before you get
Yes,
further
I
up.
love it. I love it.
Oh, buddy. Let's see.
Let's see.
That's only even with the bardic was only a 7. 7
Oh,
plus
no.
14 actually. I forgot his modifier. 14.
Whoa, 14 to hit?
Yeah, it's a plus 7 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
That's pretty good.
Ah!
Yeah. Let's go, buddy.
Go get him.
All right, and that is going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
7
Way to
points
go,
of slashing
bud.
damage.
Way to go, buddy boy.
McCree
Go, bud.
moves forward, checks himself, moves to get right in the spot, comes off, pushes off of Thavana, who is lifting him up into the air to get him up and over, is careening towards this Weeper's face as those smoke comes up. Can you please take over narration?
Yes! Yes! With that height, we're gonna go anime style with this. He comes
Yes.
up
Hell yeah.
and comes crashing down like a missile, and he just craters him.
I love
Yes.
Just paste of
Amazing.
sinew and grossness and a bag of bones.
Yes.
This Weeper slides off down around into the ground, pushes into the ground, skidding McCree and himself a little bit, and we just watched that mist leave from its eyes and lie there, gone.
Nice.
Yes. We have
Well done.
one left still stuck and holding in a paralyzation. McCree. No, Cliff. It is your turn.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Move the spiritual weapon.
It is
Whack the
looking
thing.
it is looking bloodied.
All right, whack it, whack it, whack it, whack it.
Your spiritual weapon has advantage.
Boom. It
It does not.
does
It
not.
does not?
No.
Not for a
Spiritual
stun?
weapon does not count as a thing, so it can't flank.
Yeah.
I was saying for the stun.
It's stunned.
Oh.
Does stun say on melee weapon attacks? Or
All attacks.
all attacks? All right.
I
in that case,
believe
then
so.
do
I
have
will.
advantage.
I will read
Double
out
check
the
it.
wording just
Right.
to be safe. McCree,
I
I
love
don't
that when
need you in
players
my way.
go and make sure and look that they've got it and they check each other. I love it.
When you
we
hit
thought
with
we
a
were just talking
melee
about it.
attack, you can spend a key point for the target to be stunned until the end of your next turn. So let's just look
So
at the stunned
stunned.
condition.
Yep.
Looking at stunned right now. Stunned.
Stunned. Incapacitated.
Attack rolls.
Attack
rolls. All attack rolls.
That's what this
There you go.
is.
There you go.
Ooh la la. Okay, that's a
Ooh la
27 hit.
la.
Keeping each
27
other honest.
hits.
Let's go, guys.
For a total of 12 points of force damage.
Yeah.
12 points of force damage.
And out of all of
Looking
us,
rough.
which of us is looking the most hurt out of all of us?
I'm only -6. McCree is -0.
Okay, McCree, and you are good.
I'm only down 10. or
Damn,
20.
we're all doing
20.
fine.
I'm
All
down.
right.
I'm invisible.
Yep.
Yep.
I cast Sanctuary on McCree
Hell
as
yeah.
I'm moving
Okay.
the dead corpse's space.
If you do
I'm
that,
under there, I
it's
promise.
gonna take your shield of faith away, is it not?
Yeah.
Sanctuary does not require concentration, while Shield of Faith does. So we're good.
Okay. All right. As you cast Sanctuary on this thing, the mists go blue again.
I'm really worried. I'm really
that-
worried about these mists.
Paralyzed, stunned. Weeper, its eyes flash that blue along with the mist, and it just is intensely looking at Cliff. All right, is that your turn?
That's everything I can do.
Ara,
All right.
it comes back to you.
I just looked at my hit points. I have 69 hit points.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
I hadn't realized when you said the 22 to take it away, I hadn't taken it away. I just knew I had lost it, and I don't know what it
Oh,
didn't.
yeah.
I typed it. I don't know what happened. So I was just like, oh yeah, I should probably do that. And I went, 69.
Let me see if I can keep this hat trick going one more time. That was a journey. 17.
17 will hit.
Okay. Can I get that Constitution saving throw for a stunning strike, please?
You can. That's gonna be a 15.
That's a failure. It's still stunned.
Alrighty.
Sickness.
Nice
Yes.
job.
That is all of my key points, though. I am tapped.
Alright.
Get that.
That is it. Okay,
Where did
so
Cliff
let's get.
go?
I'm underneath the current dead corpse. I just needed to be in
Gross.
its face, and it is on top of me now. I'm using it as cover, don't worry.
It's
I'm
disgusting.
using it as cover.
I'm not into that.
No.
4
Where-
points of damage
4 points of damage.
for that hit. But that means until the end of my next turn, it's still advantage for everyone on attack rolls. That was almost a natural 20, but that I'll take the 16 plus 7 is lots.
Yep.
Yep.
It is. Correct.
And that'll be 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And...
You hit into the side of it. It stays, shakes through and stuns it again. But you watch it lidlessly staring at Cliff. You whack into the side of its face. It looks back at Cliff. One of the lights, one of those mists is out.
Screw it
Still
then.
staring at Cliff.
Where
Nice.
is it? I am going to, go, nah. Right here. I want you to be right here. And as I say here, and I'm pointing, I'll point at Cliff, and a healing word is gonna go over to Cliff.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh.
That is 1d4 plus 4.
Oh, that's magic though. Ooh, I'm worried.
7.
That's
yeah,
the point.
no, that's the point. I have so
Yeah.
much more hit points than he does. Come here. I
You
want your focus on here, and I can't do anything
yeah.
anyway
You
until
cast
the end
that-
of my next turn.
You cast that healing word over to Cliff. And it reaches over to Cliff, but we watch that mist flash blue, and we watch that one eye move towards Kara.
And Kara, how much
Okay.
HP did you say I get back?
I said 7.
7. Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
As it tilts its head and starts moving to look at Kara. Thavana, it is your turn. GS, you're on deck.
Cool. I
Okay.
am gonna move over here. And I am going to go ham on this thing.
Yeah!
She is slightly irritated by the fact that these things keep trying to run away from her. So you can tell me if I can do this. I will remove it from my ability for AC,
Mm-hmm.
but she's just going to take both hands and she's going full on, just whacking at this thing.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Great, get out of my dice box.
Silly kitty.
Attack number 1 is 26 to hit.
26
With
will hit.
advantage?
That was with advantage.
Okay.
Ness, get out of the dice box.
No, cats.
Ow. Ow. What does a D10 look like?
Diamonds!
Okay, that is 13 damage on that attack.
Yeah!
13 damage. As you move over and take 2 hands, it is turning to look at Kara, away from Cliff and turning to look at Kara. You grab a hold with both hands, rear up to deal damage, will you please finish this
Let's
narration?
go.
Good. Good.
Just as the sword comes through, I want to just take it from side of the neck all the way down, just taking off a whole, basically half of its torso, head and all, everything. It's and flops right on top of its buddy.
Nice.
It is no longer.
I vote we get out of here, because this thing keeps glowy.
As quickly as possible.
Let's
I
do it.
come running up past you guys, but I'm still technically invisible.
No more magic.
Dude, who said
control
that?
Out of.
Unless talking makes me visible again? I don't know.
No, you're good.
okay. Just
Savannah is
spellcasting.
fumbling in her pocket and is going to pull out the rock and just hold it out for everybody else to see.
Mm-hmm. Right now, nothing. Nothing at the moment.
Maybe
outta
it works
here.
like my rock?
I want everybody here to roll me either an investigation check or an arcana check.
Hey, I'm going to use your inspiration because I didn't get to use it there.
Yes!
Yes!
Cliff, what'd you get?
11.
11. Kara?
This is really funny, guys, because I just, for Gits and Shiggles, also rolled for McCree,
Uh-huh.
who has a intelligence of a +0. Bear this in
Okay.
mind.
Yes.
He rolled a 9.
Uh-huh.
Look at him go.
We'll give it to investigation for him. 9
Sure.
investigation.
That makes sense, yes.
Kara rolled Arcana. Got a 4. And McCree can't talk. He knows more about this than Kara does, and he can't even talk.
That's brilliant. I love it.
He's
like full on sniffing around and everything. And
Yeah,
you're just like,
he's
what?
on it.
I
And-
love it.
I can do you
Savannah?
one better. Savannah just rolled a 25
On
Nice.
on what was it? Investigation. I don't think Arcana would work out well. Yeah.
No,
sure,
but-
she's
but no,
using-
no.
Her
Here's-
stone.
She's using her rock. It would be
She's
Arcana. And then
She still would be using investigation at that. We don't know
Okay.
that this is Arcana necessarily. It's dragon.
the rock, yeah, technically.
Guys,
I'm saying when you got the rock, I believe it was a natural 20 Arcana check is how you got the rock in the first place. I think the dice are telling us
No.
something.
it was I don't think it was Arcana, was it?
I thought it was
can't
Arcana. It's been a while.
DS, what did you roll?
I rolled a 16 investigation.
Okay. Through all of this, GS, you're able to ascertain that the zombies themselves didn't care one way or the other if you were using magic or not. But Thavana, within like the last bits of your rage, you're like, my magical weapon didn't get their attention at all. It was only when there was casting. It was only when someone was actually casting a spell from themselves that those weepers, those like runners even showed. You think that the zombies are just around, but the weepers are called to spellcasters.
Those ones liked you guys a lot better.
A cliff.
They didn't show up
Yeah.
till you guys started casting things, and it didn't care about what Kara or I did until Kara cast the spell.
You see Cliff already in his bag getting out like medical supplies and wrapping his wound and all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Going, yeah, not a big fan of the magic thing.
Oh,
Maybe that's the cryptic monk riddle.
Maybe we move away and then you can do the healy thingies.
Let's get out of here 1st.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Okay.
in the meantime, I'm gonna hand Cliff a tasty treat so you can get some extra healing. My
There you
guy, as soon as
go.
I find it.
And I can do a song of rest, but, let's maybe get out of here first.
No more
Yes.
mist.
Sure.
I figured this is a walking and talking.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Well, because we have our horses too. So
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Let's load up the horses. Real quick before we leave, I know my investigation checks are always real bad, but I gotta try it anyway. Can I investigate like what the bodies had on them? Like how long have they been here?
Absolutely. Are you gonna take a long time to do that, or are you just looking while you're going?
Quick cursory, or rather, I think the question I would like to know most,
Yes.
and if you'll allow me to do a history check instead, based on the tatters of what they're wearing and whatnot, how old
I see.
is this?
History or investigation will give you that answer.
I would love history because I got proficiency in that, and we're in my home country.
It's true.
Woo-hoo.
Woohoo! All right, let's go. Woo! I'll take that 18 plus 5 for a 23.
23. These weepers, it seems like they're old. They've been around for a while. The zombies, judging by what's left of them, which isn't a lot because they got wholly incinerated. But some tatters of clothing that are left and whatnot seem to be a range. Some of them seem fairly new. Some of them seem not so great and have been shambling around for quite some time.
Okay, that's it. Just out of curiosity, because that might tell me a little bit something about the environment. But yeah, let's mosey.
Yeah, out of here,
Moseying
please.
out as you guys move past. I would like someone to make me a survival check, please.
I got you. Go.
I'm like, I haven't been rolling the best today.
It's 17.
17.
That's good.
Excellent. You are able to move out of at least this patch of mist, but as you look further up the mountain, there are bits and spots, and it just keeps moving around. It doesn't look like you're going to get away from the mist for very long, but you do find a moment where it kind of dissolves out, and with evening now hitting you, you're able to bed down in an area that seems relatively comfortable for you, definitely further away from what you just encountered. Quite a few hours ride before moving to a place of respite.
Thank God.
And you can bed down for this evening.
That'd be great.
And that will finish your day 4.
Woot woot.
Cliff,
What?
can
What's
you
up?
give me a constitution save?
You got
Holy-
this, babe.
I ain't even hungry tonight, man.
I'm giving him my second to last bardic inspiration right before he it's getting to be evening time.
Can it be on saves?
You got this. It can.
Okay.
Everything except damage.
Total of 16.
Okay. Savannah?
do that, and then I was just gonna ask
Okay.
something.
Total of 16. You get a pain in your stomach again, right where that curse of spoiling begins and starts, right next to a new wound, and it sort of dissipates and holds off for the night.
Yay.
Favonna.
They just once we're dinner's cooking, camp has been set and everything.
Mhm.
Anytime we're not unless she's pulled away for some reason, Devana is working on more of the things. At this point, everybody knows she does it, so she's just So if there's a role, I don't know.
Whittling away. Yes, this
Yeah.
can be your role.
She would have done it during her watch at some point too, so I don't know if that's two separate ones or what. So
Okay. Let's do I will just lower the DC a little bit as you're using both time periods.
and
to
she's
use
done
it.
with the purple worm, so she's working on something new. This
Okay.
is a different one.
Perfect. Please roll me a dexterity check or sleight of hand, whichever's better.
I think they're the same.
Mm.
They are the same. They're the same. Oh, this bad. 6.
6. You start in on this piece of wood, and it starts immediately kind of like splintering away. Like more of it is starting to splinter away from the piece. It's definitely not starting out with the one you want. If you think about it for some time and work on it, you might be able to make it one of the other ones and make it the wood piece still work, or you could move to a different piece.
Okay.
As you guys eat, finish up for the evening, Cliff, finding yourself okay for the evening,
Yeah, I'm
sleep
doing great.
does find you, and you get up for another day's ride, day 5. And we are going to take our break.
All right.
Awesome.
Nice. All right, geeks, we'll be back in just a few minutes. Stay very close. Welcome back, geeks. Where we last left off, our Illuminated Outcasts were taken over by some weepers and some zombies, but no big worry for them. They took care of it and were able to bed down for the evening so that they can get their last few days ride in before hopefully reaching the monastery. So, with this long rest, you guys are able to get, if you had your hit point maximum reduced, you're able to bring it back up to where it was.
Thank you.
With this long rest.
Heck yeah.
I also need to bring my AC back to where it was. I don't no longer have that sick bonus from Cliff.
Mm-hmm. Kara, if
Unfortunately,
you are cooking anything for this morning for snackums along the way or whatnot.
Well, I'm going to make my 4 snackums that gives you guys 4 temporary hit points. I'm just going to, instead of just giving it to you, because y'all never end up getting to eat it while it's still good, and you never get the 4 temporary hit points. So forget all that noise. I'm hiding it in your food.
I think Ivana's eaten it quite a few times, actually.
I love it. That's great. I'm hiding it in your food.
Hiding in your food so that you guys
Like
get
a-
for the next 8
Like
hours.
a pill for an animal.
That's fair.
Or a parent who's like, listen, I know my kid's not gonna have this unless I put it in their yogurt.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Throw cheese on it.
Sorry
So
about
they'll eat
that.
it. Yep,
So I'm going to the tasty treat that'll give you 4 temporary hit points. I'm just making it as your own special soy sauce, basically, that I'm just putting on your dishes.
I love it. I love
Just
it.
give it to you. And we're gonna do
Cool.
a breakfast wrap, the ricey noodle things that go on either salads. I'm blanking on what they're called, but they're.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like that instead of regular rice. And I think the last reserves of what's in the bag of holding. Where'd you go? Because we don't have the scorpion meat in there.
Mm-mm.
Oh
was
no,
given.
we still have fresh rations, so it's whatever I want. Awesome.
Yes.
You
You guys did set up and you prepared for this before you left
Yes, we did.
Juliane, so it's only been a few days.
Then yeah, it's going to be thick cut salt pork,
Nice.
cold cuts, breakfast sandwich with a fried egg hidden in the middle as a nice little explosion of surprise and goofiness.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
When you get down to the middle, breakfast wrap.
I
And
love
all
it.
of the
Amazing.
stringy rice goodness is also in the bottom of the wrap to catch and absorb all of the egg.
I love it.
So amazing.
So
Jesus.
good. As you guys eat and
So please have 4 temporary hit points.
have 4 temporary hit
Yeah.
points.
I take
Here.
4 temporary
Person.
hit points
Same.
against my will.
Then I need a as you guys eat and pack up and get ready to ride for day 5. I need a survival check from someone, please.
We didn't
got
write
it.
down who did it last time. Okay.
No.
The only one we have right now is Cliff just did one, so
Okay.
Survival, dirty 20.
dirty 20, nice. You move through this day, no problems, no issues, still moving north, checking every so often to make sure that you are not off course. Heading north further and further is into the mountains. It becomes you can feel the elevation change as you move forward. It gets a little cooler towards the end of the night, but you're able to find another really nice, good place, almost like a rock formation alcove that you could prop up against. There's no other inhabitants taking over this area, and you're able to get like a lean-to or whatever you need to bed down. So day 5 goes without event.
Awesome.
Is there anything you would like to do before bed?
Ivana's doing her thing again.
dinner tonight, since we have full good rations, is we're gonna go Italian tonight. We'll do a pancetta, like thick cut pancetta, capellini pomodoro over angel hair rice, angel hair pasta.
Get out of here.
Yeah. That's the direction we're going, and then McCree just has a full just antipasto tray of a variety of different cured meats.
I love it. That's amazing.
So, what
Just
region
gets
of
a little
Midlendell is Italy?
You
Or
know,
is it Crunera? Is that the name of the world?
Crunera, yes.
is just the continent that
correct,
the nation that we are a part of. And
you're right.
and
You're not even in
Kara's-
Midlendell right now.
Right, exactly.
I read about it in a pamphlet in I read this recipe in a pamphlet that I found in Jubilee, so I'm not too sure where this is actually from.
Understood.
I love it. So
It just looked good. It looked tasty.
And
so I tried it.
it is tasty for sure. You guys are able to sit and eat, devouring food and whatnot, and Thavana, after eating quite a bit, have you taken out the same piece? Are you continuing on that same piece, or are you trying a different one?
So seeing that she's been leaving, there's going to be like a set of like 3 or 4 that she was going to do that are just going to be like lackeys. So she doesn't really care if they look good or not.
Yeah.
So she's going to pull that piece out again, because she also kind of wants, like, now she had such good success the very first time she tried this. Now she's getting frustrated that she isn't as easily. So she wants to get like better at it, just like she would when she was young, practicing the sword or trying to. That stubbornness is coming out of, I'm gonna make this work. And so so she's just, which is probably why she didn't go hunting. Like, her first plan was to take McCree hunting like they normally would, but because it's been bugging her that she did so badly the night before on it, she wants to see if she can fix it. So so she's gonna turn this into one of the lackey ones, because she doesn't care if it kind of looks bleh.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll that dex check.
I was gonna walk over to Thavana during this, seeing her struggle.
And she's got like the tongue sticking out, like the whole, just
Be like,
yeah.
I think it looks great.
Hold it up. What is it?
Do I know what it is?
No.
No, not at all. There's not much to it yet. You can see kind of like a head forming, maybe?
Well, it looks like it's in the beginning stages. Is it gonna be like a bandit or something or a monster?
I don't think they're bandits.
Or like just like a humanoid, but like
Yeah.
a bad guy.
Yeah.
To like
Just because it's ugly that it's a bad guy?
No, it's not done yet. And I mean, you already have all of us done. So unless you're doing like a friend of ours or something.
This one is noticeably bigger than ours. Like, she's noticeably making
it's a bigger
ones.
piece of
So
wood.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's a giant.
I mean, I think ours were probably like mini size, you know,
Okay,
they were, but she's noticeably making like, so that McCree can play with them more now, because they're tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that, I don't know. I'm trying to make the Draith guys.
Yeah?
That was not what it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be Westlar, but then it kind of cracked right here, and she shows where there's like a crack, and she's kind of tried to turn it into the like a ring kind of thing and an eyebrow, but she can't carve a ring, so it's like this little like bump that she's kind of done.
Yes.
Savannah, that's so clever. Like, you were trying for something and it didn't go your way, so you're doing you're rolling with the punches, like just like you do in battle, and you're making beautiful art out of split wood.
I don't know if it's beautiful, but as long as McCree can play with it, that's all I care about.
Exactly. And that's wonderful. I think it's great. Bardic inspiration.
Thanks. She like tongue out again, like I just imagine she's one of those people that has to like She's like, her mouth is moving the entire time she's working. She had sunflower. If she had the equivalent of sunflower seeds, like she'd have a mouthful of those, you know?
Yes.
One
Okay.
of those things.
Go ahead and make that dex check, and then if you haven't already, and then GS's
Thanks,
bardic.
GS.
Hey, you're welcome. What am I gonna use it for today?
Ooh,
You don't know
that's
yet.
really good. I rolled a 17 and an 8. So
Don't you tempt
it's a
me like
dex
that,
check.
Shauna.
It's a
What is
dex.
it? Yeah, dex.
Hang on, doing math. 19 plus 8, so that's 27.
27. Whoa. Yeah.
That's
I
right.
rolled an
Kinda-
8 on that.
You kind of slow down and start like moving around it, and there's a few moments where you don't know if it was GS's words to you or not, but anytime there's a moment where it's like, I don't know if that's what I was going for, you stop and kind of look at it and go, but I could use it, and carve away, and you have carved a full piece, a full figurine. Can you describe what it
yeah.
looks like?
Heck
So this one looks like, because she was focusing, she'd already decided anything that wasn't working, she was going to turn into these, one of the Adreath lackeys, not the big baddie, just one of the random guys who we were fighting. So partly the reason she decided that was she knew she could cover them in cloth a lot, and so it wouldn't be a lot of, all she'd have to pay attention to make sure they had eyes, you know, and hands. And he has just 2 daggers in his hands, and like his eyebrows are very pronouncedly like
Yes.
angry eyebrows. And that's it. That's just,
Yeah.
and it's got, you know, the mask up and everything like they kind of did.
Yeah.
It's
Just
the
being able
first
to
one of
get
those.
the expression, and you take a little bit longer around the eyes and that brow ridge, and you're really able to get an expression of like of disdain across on this, that the other pieces before didn't have. You're definitely starting to get the hang of this thing.
Okay. And she's in her bag. Actually, if possible, she would have taken part of her bag, and then any of the pieces who are done are going into the bag of holding within that little bag. Like, I'm sure the other pieces of wood are in there too, because she's not just carrying around 20 pieces of wood. But
Yes,
she would
right.
she has a specific bigger bag for McCree that she would have just been, if possible, it's basically, you know, those little kids backpacks for like Legos and stuff that has like little compartments, like think like a mini backpack. If I know it's not that fancy, but it's something along those lines.
Around that
where
size.
she's trying to keep them safe, kind of. She knows McCree's going to end up playing with them and they're going to get probably thrashed anyway, but she wants them to be nice. And
Nice.
again, she's not trying to keep this a secret, so he's probably seen them. But I don't know how much
Perfect.
attention he's playing because she's not up and doing stuff with him, so.
Okay.
Well, I was
Clara.
about to steal him away.
Yes, perfect.
I was
Perfect.
gonna go up to McCree and be like, "Hey, you want to go looking for ingredients with me?" Yeah. And we'll go off, and I would like to try and forage for plants that, in particular, are good for electrolytes and hydration replenishment in this high desert
Oh,
kind of
okay.
situation.
All right.
Things I would recognize from childhood and
Sure.
all that kind of stuff.
Aw, cool.
Sure.
Home turf.
Can you roll a nature check? And you can roll it with advantage since McCree is helping you.
Thanks, bud. Like I described the smells and
Such a
what
cute
these
buddy.
look like of these different kinds of plants that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And you said nature?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. That is I rolled 2 10s, so 15.
15, okay. You aren't able to find ones that you know of.
Mhm.
But after thinking about it for a little bit of time, possibly due to the elevation that you're at, you're probably not going to get the ones you know of, as you've been further down away from the mountains before.
Mhm.
However, you guys do come across this sort of almost pitcher plant esque that like holds has sort of its own like basin to it that is accumulating water that can be used. And it doesn't seem poisonous to you or to McCree, and it smells fairly okay, and it doesn't give off any sort of like weird coloration that would discern you into thinking that it would be bad to eat. You don't know how it's going to taste, but you know it's not going to make you sick.
Okay.
And you can grab a few of those plants and have a little bit more water around.
Okay. We'll definitely collect the water in a separate Actually, you know what, why not? I'll just go ahead and I'm pretty sure it's safe, but I'll have McCree wait before helping me package this stuff up. And I'll spend it's either 10 or it's yeah. We'll go 11 minutes on a ritual cast of purify food and drink to kind of purify all this stuff, make sure no sickness is gonna come out of this either, because
yeah, it's true.
Nature.
Sure.
And then we'll package it up once the ritual's all kind of done, and just kind of like by the time the ritual, like I'm done setting it up, a mist comes over and everything looks like it's just covered in a little bit of dew.
Yes. As you do that, the mist that comes over it sort of mimics the mist around you. And there is a little bit of a of blue. And McCree goes,
It's bad.
Let's
get out of here. Go.
And you guys rush back. You guys, the mist around you didn't change. So when McCree and Kara come back to you guys and say what had happened, it didn't happen in your area. Okay. So it seems to be in pockets wherever this magic happens.
For what it's worth. Okay. Woof.
You have your you bed down for day 5?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the dome.
Okay, perfect.
1, 4, 5, 1.
As you do that, just a small little ping.
Yeah, but
heads out into the blue.
Inside the dome.
It's true. And you all move into the dome.
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
As you're setting this up, GS will be like, just make sure I can go in and out of it throughout the night, just to watch, maintain.
Okay, as long as I stay in it, you're good.
Okay, I don't want to wake you up. It's just me. Cool.
Got it. Cliff, I need a con save, please.
The best con save you've ever seen.
And
you got this, bud.
On the travel, we haven't done all other kinds of crazy things. I've used one bardic for Thevana. I'll use the other one for Cliff.
Okay.
Oh, we're good. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You know
GG,
it.
guys.
That
You're
little
welcome, babe.
ping comes, but subsides.
Nice.
As you lot get up for your day 6 ride.
Take 4 temporary hit points, please.
Hell
yeah, you know
Food is given,
it.
and you are able. I need one more person to give me a survival check, please.
I'll do it.
You sure?
Yeah.
I was gonna take it.
Yeah.
Up to you.
Yeah, you take it. Your survival's probably better than mine.
Survival is a +8, so pretty good.
Pretty darn good.
17. I've been rolling a lot of 17s tonight. Gosh darn. 17 plus 8 is lots.
25.
25.
No, yeah, 25.
Yeah.
All right. You are able to move through and make time actually. Skipping a lot of really hard rocky places that would be harder for you guys to ride through. You're able to move up and like correct and go further north until about midday. You reach a very small shrine.
Ooh.
As you move forward, the path moves over, and one side goes up the side of the mountain. It looks kind of rocky. The other path moves forward and looks sort of dark and covered in that mist. And right before this fork, on the side of the road, is a very small shrine. No bigger than, like, think almost like as big as a bedside table, but maybe a little taller. And it is carved into its structure, this sort of basin. And underneath the basin, in common, it reads, "With earth brings clouds. With air brings rain. With water brings steam." And then there's a line underneath that.
Will you read it again?
Yes. With earth brings clouds. With air brings rain. With water brings steam. And then a line underneath.
From my time at the university, can I think of any connections between these?
You can either roll me a nature check or you can roll me an investigation check.
They're both the same. I'm gonna let someone else do nature, someone that maybe spends a little more time in it, like Kara or Thevana.
Sure.
And I'm gonna roll investigation. That's
You go with
the 21.
You go with your book learning. I love it. What are you trying to ascertain?
I'm trying to ascertain like what the connections are. Like very much like think like the SAT test where it's like this is to this as this is to this.
Yes.
You know?
100%. Yes.
Sure.
I'm trying to make those connections, and I'm personally trying to make those connections, and I'm like, wait, I'm close, but I'm missing something.
No worries.
And a roll could help.
A 21, you notice earth brings clouds. Clouds are in the air. The next one is air brings rain, which is water. Water brings steam, which would lead to a heat of some kind.
Yeah.
And then there's a line. You know there is something missing. There's an element obviously missing here.
Yeah, so fire. Somehow we need fire in here.
Oh, that's easy. Flick and Bickus, and I'll light the basin on fire.
Okay.
With a
As
creative
you
bonfire.
light the fire, the mist around you for a second.
Ah, crap.
But the fire picks up, moves forward, and you watch underneath on that line, words begin to form where they weren't before that say, with fire brings soil. The fire moves
Nice.
up into the air, lays down in front of the fork, and burns a path for you to take.
What were the
Cool.
two forks? There was the one.
One goes mountainous, and one goes into like dark wooded mist. But now a new path has been forged for you through the fire, as the earth right there pulls away, and begins to actually burn for a moment on fire, as you walk where?
So we take the trail.
Yeah, the one that the fire forged.
I agree.
Hey.
I don't know. The misty one looks kind of fun. I mean, no, never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
The joke.
No.
You guys begin to move on this path, on this trail. And you immediately can see your horses start to be a little jerky, as this is warm. This is actually heated and burned for the area. I need an animal handling check from everyone.
Even me. I mean, I am not currently piloting a horse.
Nope.
You're not? At the moment,
It's
you're
that
on.
one.
All right.
He's either riding with GS and McCree's with me, or McCree's with. I think McCree can only really ride with Dave on it at this point. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's,
at this point.
he's got to be with GS.
The big boy. Then you, Cliff, you are set. You are good.
Okay.
Kara.
I didn't do so well, guys. 7.
7.
Ooh.
Okay. Thavana.
18.
18. GS.
This is not apocalypse. That's an 8.
Get yourselves a war horse, guys. It's what I look for. Stares
you
death right in the face.
have to like full on try to wrangle these horses to the point of having to get off of them, grab their reins, and walk yourself across the path and allow them to be just off the path.
Even club
Makes
too.
sense.
Club is fine. Club does
Okay.
okay and is able to take the heat, as it were. But Kara and GS,
Club 2. It's
you
the second.
Club 2. Sorry, yeah, that's right. You are going to take some damage when I
Ah, really?
yes.
Boo. Because we're not on the horse.
And your feet are now
Hey,
On
no,
this.
I, as a tiefling, am resistant to fire.
You'll take half.
you'll take half then. So you Kara, you're taking 4 points
Okay.
of fire damage. GS, you're taking 2 points of fire damage.
Is Club taking? Is Club Junior taking any damage? Because if he is, then I will have him walk on the side.
He
with
seems
McCree
to
on
be
his back.
actually okay. He'll like
Okay.
veer off of it a little bit and come back when it hurts, but he knows how to tolerate pain
He's a
little
good
more.
boy.
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
As you guys move further into this area, the mist's kind of pushing in and out towards you, ever looming. You follow the path that does kind of wind and turn a little bit. It did not burn in a straight line, but does burn up into the area. And it takes you a few hours. Until you get kind of to this clearing. And as you get to the clearing, the path falls away. Still quite a few brush. You can hear different animals within the area. And as you reach this clearing, there's another shrine in the middle of the clearing with no path moving away from it whatsoever. It looks similar to the other with its basin. And as you look at the inscription down at the bottom, it says something slightly different. With air brings sky. With earth brings lava. With fire brings steam. and then a line.
Air. Wind? Does anyone else have a different idea?
Can you repeat again, DM,
Water?
please?
Absolutely. With air brings sky. With earth brings lava. With fire brings steam, and then a line.
Water.
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 Okay. Yeah, I mean, I could do the whole water thing. You cool with
Is
that?
the mist still around us?
The mist is
questions.
kind of, it's not in the clearing right now, but it just kind of is lurking within the trees around,
Just
making
gonna
it harder
throw
to see around the clearing.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. She holds out her her water skin because last time we used magic to do this, and we could have just lit a fire.
Yeah.
All right, fair. Yeah, fair point.
And just hands over her water skin.
Pour it on the where the inscription is.
Yes. So as you pour into the basin, the inscription begins to move and fill in the last line. With water brings fog. And you watch the area, the clearing, move and just seep and get filled and obstructed with fog. I need somebody to roll me a survival check, please.
Sure.
Go.
Okay.
18.
Team. You look around covered in this fog. Most of you can't see the party member next to you at all. Bakara, being from the desert part of Durin, you don't need to necessarily see to know and move where you have to go. And you begin to feel around more with your feet than anything else.
I make a train to hold hands with people with Kara at the lead.
I'll pull 50 feet of hempen rope out of the bag of holding and just pass it back and tie it around my waist.
As you get everybody stringed up and ready, you move around the clearing. And you move and move and move and move until you find a moment where that fog sort of opens just a little bit. And you can see a path forward.
Let's take it.
You
Can I insight check the
forward?
fog? It said trust your gut, so can I insight check the fog?
absolutely go ahead. Roll me an
Okay.
insight check.
Why not?
Do it. Insight
That's
check that
not
fog.
great. 8, 13
Seems foggy.
seems foggy. All right.
But I mean,
Well, I'm feeling
it's not
froggy. Let's go
actively-
forward.
Yeah, it's not actively attacking you, and you're not casting a spell right now, so it should be okay.
Sounds
Nah.
great.
Go.
You move forward, following this path, moving up further. You guys are able to move into where it gets kind of dark for a bit. The cover of the trees around you have grown so high that they start to overlap each other and cover the sunlight coming in. After a while, that fog pulls away. And you notice within the area that you're in, it comes out and craters a little bit. It seems to be almost this weird, dry, desolate patch in the midst of all of this forest. Nothing grows, and the earth is cracked and worn within this crater. But before it lies a shrine. As you look around, there doesn't seem to be any sort of there's not a lot of animal movement around in this area, and you watch an owl fly overhead for a moment, looking up, realizing it's gotten a lot later in the day than you expected. Do you press forward with the shrine, or do you take your rest?
When you say it's like a lot later in the day than we expected, is it like a, oh, we lost track of time thing, or is it like a, oh, it's magically more night than we thought it was?
Roll me an insight check.
Ooh, huge. 24.
24.
Ooh.
No, you feel like your butt hurts like you've been riding.
Okay,
For
it's just
a
been a
long
while.
period of time. You don't think time's gotten away from you. Just the fact that you rode half a day to get to the first shrine.
Shit took
and
forever. Okay,
Shit took forever to get there.
gotcha.
And you know that it's a full day of this, and you've done half of a day. So you figure you're probably gonna get your like curse pang any minute now.
Okay. I leave it to our group. What do we think we should do?
What do my instincts tell me?
What do your instincts tell you?
I can't roll for my instincts.
I mean, he just rolled an insight check, so
Okay.
unless you're rolling something different.
Nah, I'd like to roll an insight check. Yeah.
Not an insight check, something different.
Oh, something different.
Right.
Um,
Because you've got a party member who's already rolled that right now.
I suppose.
And it was pretty good.
Survival then.
Survival. Okay. Roll a survival check.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Woo! Woot woot!
With a natural 20 GS, you start to think and ascertain nothing happened in the area around you, almost as if it was warded or protected around, until something was offered to the shrine. So as long as you don't put anything in that shrine, this area seems fairly clear, actually, and might actually be protected.
Okay. I suggest that my instincts say to sleep here and to not even cast the dome.
You're muted.
Trust our environment.
So my instincts say.
Let's go with the instincts.
I wouldn't mind it.
We can keep
Better safe than
watch.
sorry.
We can switch off watches if we want to.
Did Ivana pull out her rock and just hold it out? Just out
Absolutely.
of curiosity.
You're definitely getting a big magical pull right at the shrine
Mm-hmm. She's
itself.
gonna walk as far away from it. She just wants to know, like, Jess said this area is protected.
As you move around the area, it kind of faintly glows a little bit around the area. As you get like into the crater itself, perfectly fine. And then there's a moment where you get almost too far away, and it sort of glows again, giving off almost like a line,
The edge
almost like an edge to it.
comes back. I think the rock says we should stay here.
Then we should stay
I
here.
agree with GS.
All right, let's set up camp.
No offense, GS. I know you're smarter than
No,
She realizes that she might have been the. You're both really smart.
She says to a rock and her friend.
And she's gonna just walk away. Like, for the first time, you probably see Theavana kind of actually embarrassed, like she doesn't know what she should have said. And just
I love that.
what is smarter, Theavana or Theavana's rock?
It's a great question.
You're able to bed down for this evening. Cliff,
What can I
you
do
make
for you?
me a Constitution save?
The rock is
figured as
definitely
much.
wiser. I'll give you that.
18. We're still doing good. This travel isn't that bad.
18.
Nice.
Doing okay right now.
Kara firmly believes it's because she has been hiding the 4 temporary hit points at the start of every day. Firmly believes that that's the secret of why he's
Love
been
it.
handling her cooking.
I mean, it
So
has
far,
been
it's
okay
been working.
since you've
So
been doing
far.
it. So you guys are able to get a long rest.
Beautiful.
Nothing seems to come for you in the evening, even with watches.
Nice.
It is a quiet, peaceful area.
That's good.
Once you are up, awake, have eaten, and are rested and ready.
4 temporary hit points, please. If I don't say it at the start of every day, I will forget.
True.
4 temporary hit points.
4 temporary hit points taken.
You get everything packed up. You get the horses ready. You're set and ready to go. And you head over towards the shrine. And on the inscription with this shrine, basin still awaiting an offering, it reads, "With air brings a blaze. With water brings life. With fire brings smoke." And a line.
Do it. Say it again.
With air brings a blaze. With water brings life. With fire brings smoke. And a line.
Something to do with Earth.
Yeah.
I will.
Ivana just Or go ahead.
Yeah, I will
Scooping up.
shrug and scoop up my hands full of dirt and just please say it in the basin.
As you place this dirt within the basin, it sits and holds, and you watch while in the basin, the dirt shifts and moves until it ripples and transmutes into water. And as you do so, you see this crater. And after the crater, not fully in like 12 o'clock direction, but more like a 2 o'clock direction, forms a path that looks like that dust, that crater dust.
Cool.
And underneath it reads, "With earth brings mud." Are we moving forward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No objections from me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
As you begin on these horses to move forward, stepping onto and into the crater and through, the last of your horses you can hear a sploosh as the water has moved up, moved back, hit into the earth around this area, and is starting to become mud. It is moving fast towards your direction
Go!
as you have to go. You move forward on
Oh no.
with these horses moving around, taking that thing. You are being followed and chased by what now is sinking mud. coming towards you. I need everybody here to roll me an animal handling check.
Oh God.
Even if we're not driving a horse?
Even if you're not driving a horse.
I meant to do this. We're doing long rests very quickly. I would like to add into my prepared spells for the day.
Yes.
The good one for the animals.
Common motions or speak
no, not
with animals?
No, it's not bee spawned, it's the other one.
No, yeah, the animal one.
I'm trying to find it, where to go.
Animal friendship.
There it is. Yeah, that one.
I also have animal friendship.
Are you using it?
I want to.
Okay.
Yes, I'm gonna use it.
All right.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nat 20!
Yeah.
24.
This horse, Club 2, man,
Club Junior.
handles this like, woo! Let's go. Fully
good
just
boy.
moving through well ahead of this mud as it is coming up around the sides of you guys. Cliff, what did you roll?
I got a 17 for animal handling.
17. You are able to hold on and not cause any more damage to what is happening to the area and to the horse that you're on. Kara.
Me and Mori are just not in sync at all. I rolled an 8, so I'm gonna cast that animal friendship.
Okay. The mist around the area glows a blue for a second as you cast this. You rolled an 8, you said?
An 8 before I cast the animal friendship.
Okay. Go ahead and re-roll your animal friendship then, please.
Okay. That's much better. That'll be 18.
18, much better. There's a moment where Mori, the back feet of Mori are starting to get stuck in that mud, and they are starting to have problems. You're able to cast this and get kind of on the same page as your horse to be able to get a little bit ahead of the sinking mud that is chasing after you. GS.
So I rolled 2.
Uh-huh.
And then I heard what you said to Kara about animal friendship. So I had cast animal friendship. So I'm assuming I get a boom. And I let myself roll again. And
you let yourself roll again.
3.
GS.
Don't you give me that sly, like, happy licking lips smile. So satisfied with yourself.
I'm so satisfied. GS, I need you to roll a strength saving throw, please.
No, I'm no good at those. I'm a -1.
Roll it.
Out of curiosity, because this is a horse, and you hang on to a horse with your thighs, and GS also has a cliff. So could Cliff have a help action?
Cliff is helping by not giving disadvantage to the situation.
Okay, all right, that's
Yeah,
fair,
I mean,
I was trying.
It was a good try. I just do my best not to hurt anything right now.
He's pushing the fact that his curse is wanting to do otherwise.
Okay.
And he's focused on that.
With Ivana's natural 20s and seeing GS having issues, could she just reach over and grab the reins and just kind of use Club basically as a, come on, buddy, I got you. Like, we're a team here, you know, that kind of like, yeah.
Okay. I can lower the DC a smidge for what this strength check or strength save is going to be. What do you got, GS?
Well, with my -1 to strength saves.
0.
Oh.
GS,
Okay, change of plans.
your horse fully and is getting stuck completely in the mud, is starting to sink
Straight
down.
up Artax!
We are Artaxing this shit. It is going down. And you and Cliff need to get off of it, or you will be taken down with it.
Oh no.
Let's go!
Yeah, I mean, we got no better
sorry,
options. Time to get
Artax.
out.
Starting to pull, and it's sinking so
Don't
quickly.
be sad, Artax!
Kara, then Savannah.
Do I see this happening?
You're seeing it happen, but it is happening lightning fast.
Okay. Can I Step of the Wind to leap off of my own horse and in the air turn into, with wild shape, into Club from Midlendell to try and come up behind them, grab both of them, and then drop one off on my horse and just carry the other one. I'll carry Cliff.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should carry Cliff.
Okay.
But I'd like to try and chain this to, we're abandoning your horse, GS, by doing this.
I technically still have the horse's reins. I've got an idea.
True. Okay.
Savannah?
I'll leave the horse with you.
Savannah?
Does Kara have the other two then?
Kara is changing right now. You can see her getting off and changing into another horse at the moment, but that's all you can see.
Kara's got this. I trust in her.
What I want to do. Savannah wraps the reins with her hand, with her arm. She's using all her strength trying to pull, basically get him out, and is gonna. Hopefully, I assume McCree's kind of hanging on to her to add extra force because he would.
Okay. Yeah.
And she's gonna yell out. I don't want to yell because I don't want my neighbors pissed off at me.
Yeah.
But she's gonna yell out. If this is some kind of test, killing an animal isn't a good way to do it. Let him go.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm hoping somebody is hearing this, but she's not okay with this gratuitous murder for no reason. And she is planting Club's hooves, and Club is trying to pull as well. It's all three of them trying to get GS's horse loose.
Okay. I'm gonna need 2 rolls from you then. I need a intimidation check.
I'm gonna say I did go into a rage in this process.
Absolutely.
Because and this is she's pissed.
Yeah.
So intimidation. Okay, come on. 9.
Okay. Unsure if who or what could hear it, but you say this out loud for sure.
I just know the monk chick said that it was a test.
Yeah. And now I need you, as you are wrapping this around, I need you to roll me an athletics check. I'm going to tell you right now, this DC is high.
You got this.
And it's not athletics, right?
I mean, can I offer any bardic inspiration, or am I too busy being?
You're too busy being picked up into a druid horse.
I assume I'm too busy in this scenario as well to offer any kind of assistance.
Correct. Yeah.
I don't know if it got lowered by the help of my horse and McCree and all that jazz, but I rolled a natural 19 on the dice for a 26.
Wow.
Let's go.
Wow.
I'm rolling with an advantage because I'm raging pissed off right now.
And you have McCree.
We're not leaving a horse. We're not leaving a horse behind that's gonna die a horrible death like this if I can help it.
As you go and begin to pull, try to pull this horse out of the mud, Kara, you move back and become another horse. Pick up GS and Cliff. I know this isn't how this normally goes, but
we're
for
doing
me,
weird shit. Let's go.
But for me, I need a wisdom save from you, Kara.
Oh, okay.
Let's go, Kara.
Okay. Let's see. It's +5 to the roll. That is a 17 +5 is 23. 22.
Yeah.
22. As you move into this, as GS gets on, you can feel her weight coming against you. As Cliff moves and gets onto you, your eyes flash for a second, and in your head, you hear whoosh, and you're able to hold for a second, realize what's going on, and start to move away from this area with them on your back. Thavana, you grab a hold along with McCree holding and trying to pull with you, as well as Club 2 moving, and you are physically just dragging this creature with you. It is slowing
Wow.
you guys down, but you are barely keeping ahead of this sinking mud.
Look at
Cue
you
the
guys
music
go.
from
What
the
a
stink spirit from from Miyazaki.
Physically pulling with like all of your might, all of your energy, pulling against it, and it is slowing you guys down. It's going to take some more time for you guys to get to the next part, but you do manage to save this horse.
Wow.
Let's
Okay.
go, guys.
The minute we get loose enough,
Yes.
Devon is gonna hop off of Club and go right to his nose and just start petting him, and then take him over to GS and make sure like she's doing the whole checking to make sure he's okay, getting as much of the mud off of him, and then
He
goes back to
definitely
Club.
needs a rest. You can see he is like,
Yeah.
and needs some time for a minute before
Probably covered
moving
in white
on.
foam and
He's
sweat.
been-
Yeah.
Yes.
through it
Thing.
once or
Yeah.
twice now.
And if he's looking bad, you know GS's horse is looking even worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
Club's looking bad. That's Club. Sorry.
Club.
I misunderstood. Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
she would lead and then go right back to Club and good, such a good boy, and same thing to
Yes.
McCree, like so proud, and she's exhausted. And
Yeah,
I would
all of you.
expect he is road rash up and or rope rash all up and down
Yes.
her arm.
100%. Can you please take 4 points of, we're gonna call it burning damage.
Yeah, it would be a burn. Rope burn
Yeah.
on the skin is a burn.
10 hit points.
4 points of
Thanks.
friction damage.
I'm
There
good.
it is. Yeah, it's true. Your horse is tired and exhausted. Yourselves tired and exhausted. After getting out of this path that has been slowly becoming mud, it slows down behind you, and you're able to move into an area that is just more wooded than anything else, and you can see the shrine a little ways away from you guys. You can hear sort of off in the distance what seems like rushing water, but you can't find the source. It's not close enough to you yet, but you can hear that there is some kind of water relatively close by. Kara.
It is the sound of rushing water. We know it's close by, and we can't determine a direction.
I mean, it's kind of going the way you've been going, but it seems like it kind of comes from 2 different areas, and it's sort of echoing within and around the trees. It's a little hard to know.
So if it's echoing, that tells me we're in a basin, which means flooding is a problem.
Possibly.
Hey, didn't the monk person say that the day after day 6 we should see the monastery?
They said should see a shrine, and after
Please
day
don't tell me
6...
we went the wrong way.
Ride for 6 days until that first shrine. This is Devonna listen, like she'd know this, but
Yeah.
Amanda has the note. Ride for 6 days until that first shrine. 1 more day and you can see the monastery.
Yes.
One day more,
And-
follow your instincts and take the correct path.
That
But
would be
you
day
did
s-
half a day's ride and slept at the
Got it.
crater.
Okay. I'm just making sure
Right?
this isn't some kind of weird
Mhm.
we screwed up.
No, that's a good
Okay.
looking,
Good looking out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
I
oh
mean-
God, you're right. Oh.
You haven't reached you're kind of hitting midday, but you know that you got slowed down by that last offering.
Can we at the very least take a short rest for the
Absolutely.
horses?
Absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I cast Song of Rest for the horses?
Yes.
Try and I'd
Yes,
like to
absolutely.
do that. I mean, not cast. It's not a spell, but
Ivana's gonna pull apples out and she's taking them over. And when she gets to Club, just holds out and she goes, "I saved the biggest one for you," and just gives it to him.
Cute.
Yeah, he takes it.
And then for McCree, pulls out some of her jerky and goes, "And this is the biggest piece I have left for you too." Just gonna.
So it's like 1d6 hit points.
Great. If you choose to use hit points right now,
Yeah.
is what's being. It can come back to you.
Dice, sorry.
Hit dice, yes.
Yeah. You add 1d6 to your hit dice. That's what it is.
Awesome.
So I
Amazing.
don't know if that can translate over to the horses at all. He.
We can say that it is helping everybody involved for sure.
Cool.
I will spend some of my chef's special food of kind of making a oat and berry paste
Nice.
for the horses, so
Mhm.
they each get 1d8 as well as extra hit points.
Poor
Nice.
horses.
Yeah, they definitely
Like, we
need
almost
a little bit
lost
of
you.
time, and they're mud, just mud
Oh
stained.
no, I'm gonna be
completely.
brushing them, pampering
Yeah.
them,
Oh,
all,
yeah. They deserve
all
it now.
of it.
Poor guys. You
Like,
are
I'm not
able
taking
to-
my rest until they're done. Like, they did so good.
Yes, I love it. They're able to get their rest as well as yours. And hitting kind of into the afternoon, you have one shrine left. It is just
Let's
a
do
ways
it.
off, and yeah. And it is through the trees. This one, there is like one path forward, and stands in the middle of the path is this shrine, wooded area, all almost surrounding it. As you get up to the shrine, it reads, "With water brings the tides. With fire brings an inferno. With earth brings the mountains." And then a line.
Cliff is gonna walk over to the basin that
Yeah.
each one of these has and gently blow into it. With air brings. We're done.
As you into the basin, the air moving just down the basin as an offering, the words form. With air brings a gale.
That's basically what I said.
The air
Oh,
woo, up
man.
into the air, and you see the trees begin to move and
Cool.
move, and wind is beginning to come through this area and down. You've ever been like in a hallway when the wind comes through? That's what you're dealing with, and it is coming headlong into you guys
We all got
as you have to push into it through your path.
we all got like desert wear. I mean, we weren't able to get like the super cool like Adreath goggles and
Goggles.
stuff, but we all have something to wrap around our faces to like eye protection. Let's
Mhm.
all use that. And
I
if we could
love it.
have like any kind of shields for like the horses or anything like that to help them out.
So Ivana's going to take point on this one because she
Okay.
can hold up her shield, and
Sweet.
Club is the biggest of the three horses.
Uh-huh.
So, and she is going to hold her shield up so that it's blocking Club
Uh-huh.
as much of his head as she can. She
Mhm.
has her thing on, and she's pushing ahead as best she can. Just,
Pushing
yeah.
through this. I need everybody to make me a Constitution save with advantage.
Heck yeah.
Sure.
Ooh, that's
Whoa.
very loud. Sorry. I forgot I had to turn it up for the last song because
Ominous.
it's super quiet.
17?
Ominous. 17 saves.
It's a save.
Yes.
Fuck.
21 for Kara.
25 for
I got advantage.
21 saves.
Screw this dice.
25 saves.
Oh, much better. 16.
16 saves.
Thank you for the advantage.
Nice.
McCree?
Hang on, I'm finding it.
Yep.
It's just gonna be 17.
17 saves.
Cool.
You guys are able to push through as this wind just moves past you. It's bringing like pine needles that come and hit into the cloaks that you're now wearing, as well as the shield. You can hear a like ting 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 against Thevana's shield as you guys ride and move through this area. Kara.
I just want to sass the environment in this task of, like, I'm taking up the rear since Stefana's got the front.
Hell yeah.
And so, with, like, all wrapped up and bundled up, just kind of grumbles, you could have just sent some scrappy young guy named Gale instead of this bullshit as we're trudging along.
Perfect. You guys move through, and you move forward, and you realize after a little bit of time you're coming very close to that sound of water, and as the wind starts to die down and move away from you, that sound of rushing water actually starts to show. And as it does, just so you can see what's going on, I would love it if everybody could move to roll 20.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
It's so pretty.
As the mists within the area do find their way around this terrain, you do see a rushing river. Trees that on all different levels of elevation, and across the river, you can see what looks like a hedged area and a archway of some kind. You have nearly reached the monastery. As you guys move into this area, you notice the mist in this area. Some of it is that low to the ground white that has been plaguing the mountains the whole time you've been here. But also, some of it is this vibrant, arcane blue that doesn't flash. It just sits within the area, and you notice the further it moves away from the shrine, the blue sort of changes and shifts to a white as it moves away. Seems like being in this mist being in proximity to the shrine, or whatever's going on at the shrine, is affecting the mist. Could be one and the same. As the water rushes and moves across, you see this monastery, and you hear, "That's close enough!" As from an area, you notice a figure.
Oh.
Fairly dark skinned, no hair. Human, looks to be, as they wear robes that drape in like a midnight blue that have almost lavender accents to the clothing that they wear. Beads at their side, staff across their back. They pull the staff around. "I said that's close enough."
I'm so sorry, we're friendly.
I mean, not if they try to kill another one of our horses.
Kara Blackwater was invited here by one of yours. This is she. We are her companions.
You were smart enough to be able to get through and give offering. But we do need to test your strength. And you watch them move into a defensive stance. And you can hear from around the area more people moving your way. And that is where we're going to pause for today.
I'm
Oh, that
so
is
sick and tired of
sick.
these freaking people already.
Monks want to know
Oh
what
my
you
gosh,
can
I
do.
love it.
It's true.
I
Monks
love
are
it.
so annoying this way, and I love them for it.
Oh, Devana is so done. She was fine until the horse thing, and then she was like, you know what? Nope, F you.
I'm out of patience. No more. Can't do it. I still have my appendix. I don't have a patience organ. We're done.
We're done. We are done, actually. So,
Aha!
Geeks, thank you so much for joining us here on Supporting Roles. We loved having you here. Please come back to see what's going to happen with the Illuminated Outcasts. Are they going to be able to show these monks what they've got and find entrance into the monastery of the Astral U? We'll find out. And until next time, stay mythic out there, geeks.
Bye.